Hey everyone, just wanted to let you know real quick that we will be spoiling everything and anything in this podcast. And if you're interested in only some movies, there are timestamps in the description, so you can just click around and click on whatever movie you just want to see. So we actually tried to do this podcast 3 times already.
Has it been 3?
This has been like 3 years ago.
This is the third one.
This is the third one.
Attempt.
We've done it twice.
Not for this year, in general.
In general. Like, we've done it 3 years so far, and it has failed for various reasons. But this time, it's going to be a thing. Alright? So, introduce yourself. Who are you?
Okay, well, introduce yourself first.
I'm the guy who...
Exactly, we'll say you. Who are you?
I run the channel.
Alright, fine.
No. I'm Kevin.
Okay, he's Kevin.
Kevin.
Let's not do this in order. I'm Christopher.
And I'm Christian.
Alright, so Chris, Christian, Kevin, and it's me, your host.
This is the worst. We're all interrupting each other.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's just how we are. So at least it's not forced.
So, last year, how was it for movies?
Awesome.
Really good. I think so.
Yeah, all the movies I've watched are great.
We had a bunch that were really good.
The thing is, there's some movies there that I'm looking at now, and I'm like, it's really good, but then I'm seeing some stuff.
Then you see other things.
Of course.
I think 2016 was better.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But this year has some gems.
The thing is, this year it has movies that I liked so much they're on my list of favorite movies now.
Yeah.
That's why I think this is just great.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's the same thing for me with 2016.
Yeah.
Just the last quarter for me. Everything else I didn't really care about.
Like I don't know about you guys, but for me,
that.
like as long as I had one movie where I'm like, damn, that movie was amazing, like almost perfect.
We had a couple of those this year. And
exactly. So it's not just one.
Yeah. And
I'm fine with it.
It's more than one.
So I guess we might as well just start. The first movie on our list is M. Night Shyamalan's attempt to redeem himself after Last Airbender, Lady in the Water, and some other shitty movie he's made.
He made Signs.
He made Signs, but I didn't like Signs.
Signs was really bad. But a lot of people talked about how Signs was like, it was good. It's just the reveal was shitty.
I guess.
Like when you find out what it was, it just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Split.
Split.
That actually technically came out the year before, but it was running for this year because it was like last minute or whatever. Yeah. So whatever, just talk about it if anyone saw it.
I think we all saw this.
I definitely did not.
I saw it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
saw
that.
I remember. They didn't watch it. I saw this movie like multiple times, like with different people.
That good, huh?
I liked it.
Yeah, I genuinely liked it. He didn't really redeem himself, but this movie actually was genuinely good. Like I watched it, came out pretty satisfying.
The only thing I know about is that there's a cameo at the end. I'm not going to say who it is.
No, yes. And I didn't.
You can. It's just Bruce Willis going, "Hey, remember me from that other movie?"
Unbreakable, yeah.
That's it.
And I didn't think like this would be in the same universe with that.
I guess he just wanted his own little
Yeah, I mean like
cinematic universe.
Yeah. That's literally what he's doing. Like that's literally the plan for the sequel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like Bruce Willis versus
versus they're fighting.
They're gonna fight.
Oh, okay.
That sounds like the dumbest thing ever. Oh my god.
But what's his name? Forget his name. Main character guy.
James McAvoy.
James McAvoy. Thank you.
Yeah.
I heard he was really good in the movie.
He was really.
Do you know what he was in? He was in that show about like all this big ass family. Everyone knows that show. I'll look it up, but hopefully I don't know.
But anyways,
yeah.
He was really good in that movie. Like the whole point of this movie is like
he has multiple personalities.
Multiple personalities.
And he kidnapped like some girls, right?
He kidnapped some girls because he has 24
personalities.
24 personalities.
Can I ask you this? Do you actually see all 24 of them, and he does
you don't see all 20. I mean,
no. You get like
you
5.
see some. You see some of them.
Okay.
Like you see him do some personalities.
There's like these main ones that like are the ones that take over.
Oh, okay.
And the other ones are just background.
Like others are just like
in his head.
In this movie, like there's like 2 personalities that are just plain evil, and they're like, oh, the 24th is the Beast, and he's shown us the way, so we're gonna set him free.
He shows you the way.
Yeah. Literally, the plot is there's like one guy that always takes over usually of his body, and everyone else just follows him. Right?
Yeah.
But then someone else in his mind is like, no, but there's this other guy, this new guy. And I'm telling you guys, he's the bomb. He's going to be the real guy in charge.
Alright. But like, was this movie, you say this movie's worth watching?
Yeah, it was worth watching.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Alright. That's cool. Alright, I guess we might as well continue since...
Yeah. It's a very brief thing, and I watched it only once.
Oh boy, another movie that I saw.
Alright, so, okay, can I say something? We've tried this two other times, and each year... Christian brings in like the most shittiest movie we could all think about, but he saw it not only that year but in theaters. And for this year, it's fucking XXX.
I don't know. There's a bunch here that I saw that is like, oh no. But oh well.
All right, real quick. Has anyone watched Triple X? Like the
Oh
first
no,
one?
no,
I've
never.
never seen
I think I
any
watched
of them.
bits of it.
I
was
don't
young
really
as
like
fuck.
Vin Diesel. so-
I've heard of Triple X, but it's like know nothing of it.
All I know is that everyone's always like, "Yo, it's the shit, man." Fucking
Yeah?
Vin Diesel's like
Vin Diesel,
super cool.
a 60-year-old like skateboarding.
The plot is the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I know. It's just it's literally like a secret agency hires an extreme athlete to like become a secret
because
agent.
they
no.
always know that their agents are always agents.
Yeah.
So we need an actual guy who's
Yeah.
extreme.
Yeah.
Like-
And well, how was this movie? Was it?
It was shitty.
It was shitty. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It's not like shitty where you'll be like, this is funny, I'll just watch it because it's so bad. It's like, no, not
It's
even.
just genuinely just
It's
bad.
just generally
Not
bad.
even enjoyably bad.
Oh, okay. I actually forgot to write it down, but
What?
I guess so we don't forget. Speaking of shitty movies, another movie that came out last year was Death Note.
Oh yeah,
I never wrote it down because I didn't see it.
It
but, like,
didn't have like
it didn't have a thing.
a showing for it. Like,
Yeah, but like
Because I'm pretty sure what you looked up was like just cinematic.
theaters, yeah, or something like
Okay.
that.
in
But
cinemas.
you know what? We might as well just talk about it right now. Do you have anything else to say about Triple X?
It's just very shitty. That's it.
All right, so this is the one we all saw. This.
We
right?
all saw
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
We all saw this.
This movie was just bad. I actually watched a bit of the show to try to get to see what.
I love the show. The show is really
great.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. The way I describe the show is that it's really good. It's really smart at about being dumb at certain places. Because it is dumb at points, but it knows how to do it. And it gets you into it.
It works. But
It's the funniest thing, and I think it's the most shallowest thing, to be honest, too. The reason I didn't watch the show for the longest time is because of the heavy metal that plays in the intro.
in the second
And
opening,
I was just like, this is so dumb and edgy.
Kevin used to listen to that every...
No, I used to want more episodes just so I could listen to it.
Yeah. We were into that opening, and like, we saw it in middle school. Like, that's when me and Kevin first
Yeah,
saw
the
it.
potato
Yeah,
chip.
Yeah, and eat it. Yeah. With the movie, though...
There was no potato chip.
There was no
potato
potato chip. But I said this before, but the weirdest thing about the live action movie is out of every anime, like Ghost in the Shell or like whatever they're remaking into an American movie, Death Note is the one that would work. Like, you look at Death Note and you're like, this would actually work in live action. But not only that, in American, like, ice translation or
yeah,
whatever.
but then you see this.
Because they turn it into like this weird teenage drama where it's extremely edgy. Like, like, the word edgy is overused, but like, that's the only way I could describe it.
Yeah.
And it sucks because they actually got Willem Dafoe to voice Ryuk.
And he's pretty good as him.
And
he was good.
You think of Ryuk, and I'm pretty sure Willem Dafoe is one of the first people you think of. Because he has that distinct voice. He knows
And
how to
he's, he's definitely good at being that.
Hey, he's ugly.
Do
And
it.
he's- and he's
He's
pretty
always
good.
the do it guy.
Do it.
Do
Yeah.
it.
He's like,
And actually, no, that wasn't him. Never mind.
what?
I was gonna say he was the one with the watching his ass.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction, but that's not him.
Yeah. I don't know what the thing about this movie is. Like, it does weird things because it's super cringy.
Yes.
But in a way, I kind of enjoy it. Like, I kind of like this
It
movie.
might be enjoyably bad.
It's
No,
enjoyable.
it's enjoyable. Bad.
Yeah, because we all watched it and we all were just like laughing.
Laughing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when I watched it, you guys had already watched it, and you're like, "You want to see it? We'll see that again."
Yeah,
like,
I want to show you how much. of a
I didn't
joke it
mind
is.
watching it again because the first time I watched it, I was legit dying on the
It
floor
was like,
laughing.
what? Yeah.
Like the scene where Elle was like chasing Light.
Oh,
yeah.
You saw what's his face from Get Out, like running
And
like,
yeah, and that guy actually, he was great in Get Out. He was also
Yeah.
great in Atlanta, a show.
the Australian.
Check him out.
Yeah, I
That's true.
heard he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh well. What else is there?
Red Turtle.
Oh, Red Turtle. Yeah. Kevin,
Red Toledo.
you want to take this one?
I saw it first.
You saw it first, so you get to speak.
So I didn't know anything about it. I was just in Sunshine Cinemas, RIP.
Yeah. Shut down.
And I was watching, I think it was I went to go see Kiki's Delivery Service.
Cause
And in front of the theater, they had the posters for Red Turtle.
yeah.
And I didn't know anything about it. And I talked to you, and I was like, I wanted to go see it.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, oh, it's like sponsored by Studio Ghibli something.
It's co produced and.
So I was like, right, I'm going to go watch it. I didn't think it'd be silent.
Yeah.
It's a silent film.
It's
No one speaks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no one speaks
It's
at
pretty
all.
cool.
And the backgrounds, they're not like... I don't know how else to put it. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't. They're painted. They're not animated. They're painted. They're actual paintings.
Yeah. There's actually another movie later that I'm going to talk about that's similar to that.
And yeah, it was pretty beautiful.
I heard it was really good. I haven't watched it because we were going to watch it on what's it called?
Prime.
Amazon Prime, and they took it out for
Yeah,
renting.
they took it out.
Yeah, I don't know
But
why.
now they're showing it on like TV and stuff.
Yeah, I don't have cable, so I
There
can't
you
watch.
go.
Do you have cable?
What is that? I don't know that anymore.
Yeah,
I haven't had it for years. Now.
Yeah, I had cable for like the longest, and Chris used to make fun of me for it.
Yeah.
And then it's just gone. Like I don't.
But once you use your computer, it's not really.
Yeah,
You're not missing anything.
Yeah, no. The thing, I don't want to steal this movie. I want.
Yeah.
Like with animation, I never feel
Yeah.
comfortable like torrenting.
Of course not. Yeah, you want to support.
You want to
the-
support.
Like especially with animation, like
Because Red Turtle was great.
yeah.
I enjoyed it.
How was the animation, sir?
It was very beautiful. I love the art
Beautiful.
style.
Your chin isn't high enough.
Very simplistic
Yeah,
art style, but it works.
Yeah, I think when it was coming out, you were telling me about it too. You were just like, "Oh yeah, you should watch this movie.
Go watch
It's
Red Turtle.
enjoyable. Definitely watch this movie."
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out eventually. Eventually, I'm not gonna say when. All right, John Wick 2.
Get Out.
Get Out. Okay.
Speaking of Get Out.
so yeah, we're speaking of the guy from Get Out, but now he's talking about Get Out itself. Did you guys like this movie?
I liked it.
I liked it.
I really liked it.
I
I mean, I liked it, not as much as you guys, but I'm not going to say it's bad.
No, it
didn't do anything
definitely
bad.
wasn't. It was overhyped. Definitely. I have to give it that.
For a directorial debut, he
For,
could have done worse. For
Yes.
Jordan Peele, he could
Oh
have
my
done way
God,
worse.
yeah, he could've
I
done
thought he
horrible.
did an amazing job. Jordan.
No, I
he did a
thought.
good job.
Yeah.
I literally thought it was just going to be like a Key and Peele,
And
like a Key and Peele skit for like 2 hours.
No,
But
it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't that.
I actually
He
thought it was
could've-
gonna be like a generic horror movie.
Yeah, he could have easily done that. What's his friend? It was Key and Peele. What's
Jordan
Keaton
Michael Peele.
Oh, Michael.
Michael
Was it Michael
Peele.
Peele?
Keaton.
Keegan Michael
Keegan
Key.
Key.
Keegan Michael
Jordan
Peele.
Peele. Isn't it Jordan Peele and
Yeah, Jordan.
Keegan Michael?
Keegan Michael.
Keegan
Keegan Michael Key.
Well, that guy.
Yeah.
You know his friend from Key and Peele.
Yeah,
That's all I know.
Keegan Michael Key.
Okay, he actually was in this movie that I didn't think he directed it, but he was a producer on it. It was like his haunted house horror movie, and it was
Okay.
shitty.
Yeah.
And it was shitty. That's what
Yeah.
I thought this was gonna be.
Oh wow, I did not know
And
that.
it was
Yes.
nothing like it. It
Yeah.
was actually
His own thing.
really, really cool.
I will say Redbone is very fitting.
Yeah.
For this movie.
Yeah.
Redbone is the most perfect song for this movie.
Yeah, I think so.
Mind you, that album had only come out like maybe not even like less than a month before the movie came out.
Yeah, he was just listening to it and was like, "Hey, I want to ask him if he can put the song," and he was totally down. Yes.
So
Charles Gambino. He definitely.
yeah,
was like,
Charles
okay with that.
Gambino. Yeah,
Rights.
I like Donald Glover, but I never listened to his music actually.
Dude, it's great
I'm
because
not. Well, not to cut you off.
No.
I don't really like Donald Glover's music. It's not really my thing. I can see why people like it. Like Chris loves it, but Redbone and like a handful of other songs. Those are the only really songs I like.
I remember you being into like Bonfire, that album. That's like one album I don't like actually.
I listened to a lot of stuff back then.
Yeah,
He's a good man.
But yeah, he's an actor, comedian, and songwriter. So like that's pretty cool.
Everyone should suck his dick.
Yeah, blow him right now.
If
If you see him in the street,
hey, Donald Glover.
One at a time.
Nah, but he's pretty good in most
he's
respects.
He's
so
cool. He's
that's
cool.
nice.
But the main actor in this, he's actually nominated.
he's British too.
He was in Skins.
Wait,
the UK version.
Did you
Hmm?
Are you guys familiar with the beef he has with
With
Samuel
who?
Jackson?
He does?
Yeah.
What?
He has
Why?
beef with him? Why?
I'm not 100% on this,
Okay.
but I remember reading this and I was just like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they asked Samuel Jackson when he thought about his performance and how he empowered black people with his performance, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And Samuel Jackson said something along the lines of, yeah, he's not black, he's British.
What?
Wait, what?
That's what the hell?
I love Samuel Jackson, but because
It's a bit fucked.
yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
fucked up. Yeah. And no, I thought he was amazing in this movie. I actually
great.
really liked
It's a
him.
great performance.
This is also one of the Oscar-nominated films. It actually got nominated for screenplay, picture of the year,
Best director.
best director for Jordan Peele. Out of all of those, I actually think it's going to win Best Picture. Like, this is the movie that I think is going to take Best
It looked amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Not even that. I think... Jordan Peele's not going to win the Oscar. Like, I'm pretty much certain I'm
Compared to
For me,
everyone else.
it's if it doesn't win Best Picture, he's winning Best Director.
it's one or the other. They
Yeah.
always switch between those. Like, whoever wins Best Picture is not getting Best Director.
Yeah.
I also sort of got why like it got overhyped and stuff because like it's the first movie that really portrayed like a Black American like
Without having to be a slave or in the hood or like...
or anything. Like, it was
or,
just an accurate depiction of how they feel in society in general.
Yeah, no, that's
Like,
also pretty
so
cool.
like I like that, and I was like, okay, I can sort of get that. I'm never gonna get that myself.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not a Black American, but at least got like I understood the aspect on why
Yeah.
it was popular.
This is an all Hispanic podcast.
and
by the way.
like
Oh, it's not.
yeah, I guess
No,
so.
it's not. I'm American. That's my president.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Mm.
But yeah, you guys recommend this one, right? I do.
I recommend it. Yes.
Yeah, you should watch it.
And honestly, even if I didn't recommend it, you probably already saw it.
There was
And you wouldn't
a
watch it.
part in the film like people talked about this about how like there's a part where one of the characters is eating milk and cereal and she has it separated.
Oh, that shit. Yeah.
And everyone kept talking about line about like, oh look, he did this on purpose because it's like it's like races being like
I think that's a
separated
little
and stuff.
too.
That's way too
I
into
think
it.
that's a
And I
little too
think Key Appeal actually went like, oh yeah, no, I just did that because that's
It's a little weird.
I do love how Jordan Peele is going with it though. Rolling with the, whatchamacallit? Rolling with the,
punches.
no, like he's just going with the flow.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, this was a documentary.
Yeah, I love Jordan Peele. I think
Yeah.
he's a really talented writer. And like, I want to see. Honestly, I love this movie, but I want to see what he does next.
And I think he wants to do more of that too. Like he wants to
Yeah.
do more like horror genre stuff.
Thrillers and stuff like
I
that.
thought I saw it more as thriller. Also,
Yeah,
I
I
thought,
say-
but on the movie thing, it says like horror.
Because people don't know how to like describe films.
Yeah, and I was just like, that's not.
I
That's
will
not that
say,
genre.
parts of the soundtrack of Get Out didn't really
Yeah,
resonate with me. I didn't.
no,
Like the Akira-esque like chanting things
Mm-hmm.
that were that only played in the Akira inspired like scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't. They felt kind of forced. Well, just the soundtracks. But
Okay.
that's just me.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a perfect film, but it's a damn good one.
Yeah,
It's a really damn
definitely.
good one. All right, let's keep going. John Wick 2.
Hey,
You saw.
John Wick 2. It was a great movie. I love John Wick 1. John Wick 1 was like a
you
good
never
movie.
stop talking about it.
Because it's one of those movies that you watch and you're like, damn, we need more of these again.
Because it's just a balls to the wall action film.
There's a lot of action films out there, especially with like the Fast and the Furious movies, but they all feel generic, and it's just
the problem is they don't know how to shoot fight scenes.
and it just looks shitty. It's just like it's not like John Wick 1 and 2 are beautifully choreographed and stuff like
Choreographed.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
but with the fighting and everything, and like he trained like months and shit.
That's the
Keanu
one.
Reeves,
Like Keanu Reeves is
stuff.
not the best actor, but I will always give him
He
credit.
trains, he trains.
Because
For his
he
action.
does his own stunts.
Yes.
He does not get a stunt double.
No.
He's like Jackie Chan, but Jackie Chan's way crazier. But like
Yeah,
but like
so does what's that guy? Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise broke his ankle.
Yeah, Tom Cruise also does his own stunts.
Did you see him break his ankle?
No, I didn't see
No.
him break his ankle.
and that plus like a pretty okay like story.
Mhm.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I heard
The movie
that's always the
it was
weakest
great.
part of it.
It had an amazing soundtrack too. Weirdly enough,
Mhm.
I had a friend who legit downloaded the soundtrack just to like listen to it.
Oh, really?
It was I thought it was dumb because it was like whatever, but the soundtrack was regardless was really good.
I still have not watched either of them.
And yeah, if you want a genuinely good like action, because I haven't seen a lot of ones that are good like these times now. I'm sure there's plenty. Like there's like some.
No.
Okay, never mind.
No, there-
Michelle literally just nodded like no, not really.
no. It's not even the fact that there's no good like stories or whatever. They just don't know how to shoot action.
If you want a
People
good
forgot how to do that.
if you want a good action movie and with an even better sequel almost,
Yeah.
you
Did
should
they-
definitely watch this movie.
But did they kidnap his dog again? Or did they kill it?
That's not what that.
The first one was
That's not. And they don't kidnap his dog.
they killed his dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, they killed his
yeah, they
dog.
killed
So
his
did
dog.
Did he get a new dog and did they kill that one?
You'll see what happens if you watch the movie.
I won't.
Okay.
No, I'm not spoiling it.
Alright, cool. I'll try to check that out. Let's see.
The Great Wall.
Christian, why do you always watch these weird, like, shitty, like...
Because he says yes to everything.
He has plenty of friends who want to watch it. That's the thing.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends who want to go
And
do
he
something.
can't say no.
So what about this one, Christian? Is it Attack on Titan with Matt Damon?
There's no Titans.
Oh,
Alright,
I just looked at your shirt.
Alright, 0 out of 10. Moving on.
No, like the whole point is like, oh hey, what was it?
Matt Damon?
Yeah, Matt Damon. I was
Matt
gonna say
Damon.
Mark Wahlberg for some reason.
No.
No, Matt Damon is just there. His name is William. For some reason, it made me think of Neo because Neo came out.
Oh yeah, you're
Because
right.
the whole like, oh, American
He's
Japan,
doing, like a
shit
feudal
like
Japan
that.
era. Wait, isn't this take place in China? It's called the
Yeah.
Great Wall.
No, yeah, but still, I'm like, oh hey, white dude William.
Yeah, going to an foreign
Yeah.
Asian country.
And he knows how to do this and this, and he's good like with.
Is it like Tom Cruise's The Last Samurai, where he's the last samurai?
No.
Okay.
Literally in this film, it's like, oh hey, like I'm good with my bow and arrow. Oh, we made this great wall to like stop these weird creatures from passing through, and taking over the world.
Isn't there like colorful ass like Power Ranger ass? Like,
Yes,
characters?
they wear like bright ass colors and everything.
I heard it looks cool. Like it's very colorful and it has.
It is very colorful.
Has like a nice visuals, but be honest, is it? It's not worth anything.
He turned down the role of that Casey Affleck won Best Actor for to do this.
Yeah, Manchester by the Sea. He gave that.
Did he?
Another movie I've not.
They
been
wanted
to
him to
finish.
direct Manchester by the Sea.
Manchester by the Sea.
Yeah,
He
I never
said-
finished that movie. Weird enough.
He said, "I'll do it, but the writer would be a better idea."
Yeah,
So they're just like, "Okay, let's just give it to him."
yeah.
So
That
he
happened.
did it,
Yeah.
and then he was like, "Yo, I appreciate you doing this. So do you want to just be the main character?" And he's like, "I kind of want to do.
The Great Wall.
I kind of want to do Great Wall."
Oh no!
Oh wow. He actually gave up the Oscar award.
And he's like, "Just give it to Casey." And then Casey did it, won Best Actor. And now this guy does this.
And then Casey went on stage and like fucking fiddled his thumbs all.
He was just like, yeah. I didn't really
Go women. But, alright, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
it.
let's talk about something you didn't see it.
He
No, I
didn't
did
see it.
Okay,
'Cause he's not all
Logan.
about Marvel.
Yeah, Logan. Yeah,
Logan. So Fox
Logan.
has been making way better movies now than Marvel Studios. You know, because they own Fox owns the rights to like Deadpool and X-Men and stuff like that.
Yeah, Deadpool was great. X-Men First Class.
I didn't like Deadpool. I liked X-Men First Class a lot. Did not like the second. What was it Days of Future Past and and isn't there another one?
Apocalypse.
Yeah, I didn't even watch that.
I didn't watch that either.
Yeah, but Logan, it's supposedly Hugh Jackman's last
Performance.
Supposedly,
as,
until like Marvel Studios is like, oh hey, we got X-Men back.
We
now.
also have more money for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
he's
they
like,
bought
and he goes-
Fox now.
No, yeah, they bought Fox.
Yeah, you're right.
They
Okay.
did?
Yeah,
Yeah, they did.
So now they have it.
Now they have
No,
everything. Yeah.
no,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Now
what,
that's some monopoly.
Okay, they don't have full rights to Spider-Man yet.
they don't,
Okay.
but they have like they own X-Men, Deadpool, all those other stuff.
Wow, I did not know that. That's
Yeah, they own
They
that.
bought Fox. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Disney's gonna own America.
They own like what, 90%
Yeah,
of the American media already?
Yeah,
Damn.
It's ridiculous.
it's crazy.
But yeah, I really like this movie, Logan.
Yeah, it was great. It's weird because like I didn't think much of this movie. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Although they did aspire to go through a lot of like the things that Old Man Logan. Old
comics.
Old Man.
They were
Logan.
describing it as that, but it wasn't really that.
No, the designs.
the
a lot of designs
designs.
came from that, and like a lot of the like scenery and stuff are used from.
Like the Old Man Logan comic.
Old Man Logan is basically about like him
After-
and all the superheroes died.
Yeah,
It's like,
and he's like one of the last ones, and like the Hulk's there and stuff.
Yeah.
But they couldn't use the Hulk out. They
couldn't-
didn't have the rights. To
I mean, if they
Yeah.
had the rights before, then obviously
then they might have actually.
They
made
might
it,
actually just made that stuff.
Old
they
Man
might
Logan.
have done that.
However, I like this because it does one of my favorite cliches in anything is the father-daughter dynamic.
Oh, and
Yeah.
it's great. It's beautifully portrayed. I think.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Some of my favorite stuff is that, and I just like that cliche.
Yeah. And Old Man Logan, it like has Logan in this weird like
Oh, I'm dying state.
yeah he's like I'm
Like,
Yeah,
like he's
yeah.
poisoned by the adamantium.
yeah and like something happened that no one wants to talk about. Also,
A lot. Oh, sorry. You,
Oh, well, I was gonna say it was just the death of the X-Men because of Professor Xavier.
Okay, I was actually about to
Yeah.
mention that.
Yeah.
I feel like oh my god, what's his name?
Oh.
Professor X. His actor.
Professor Xavier. Oh,
Patrick
Patrick
Stewart.
Stewart,
Patrick
yeah.
Stewart. I actually feel like Patrick Stewart should have been nominated for an Oscar.
he's really good in that.
He was crazy good in that. Like he didn't have to put that much effort to do this.
He's a little less serious in that one. Like he made a couple of
He's
jokes in
going
there.
senile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. And I
that's
sort of love
the
that. I love that.
That's why I
Yeah.
loved it too. It was like really heartbreaking. Like especially the way he died. Like spoilers, by the way. Anything and everything will be spoiled.
Yeah.
Like, in this thing. So if you're have a problem,
Probably put that in
with
the beginning.
yeah, I'll put
Yeah.
that in the beginning. But yeah, the way he died was so fucking heartbreaking because he had to look at like the clone of Logan as if Logan was the one killing him.
Yeah.
Like that's fucked up.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in the movie, and like it's a weird thing too, because like in the aspect where like apparently he killed the X-Men or didn't kill the X-Men,
Yeah.
no one knows.
Yeah,
and
it
they
was so-
don't ever say
They
why.
don't, they always like imply that there
They
was
just
a
like,
big,
oh,
like,
this
something
accident that
happened.
happened in this area,
And, yeah,
he
and
keeps
it-
blaming himself.
Yeah, that was really cool because it shows like that Professor X is the most powerful
Like
like
mutant.
mutant ever, but he's just calm. He's relaxed and he's smart. But now he's going senile.
Yeah,
and he can't control that anymore.
yeah, that's a pretty cool aspect to see. Because I've never seen that
pretty
before
cool.
in the comics anyway.
And yeah, Hugh Jackman just
amazing.
he went out with a bang.
And Logan was like punished, so I love that aspect too.
Punish Logan, yeah, and also has a really nice final shot.
Yeah, the way it ended was beautiful. Also,
yeah, with like the X and the grave. That was sweet. I thought this was a really sweet movie.
But if Hugh Jackman has come back, then I don't know.
Yeah, then at that point, like
it'd be ruined.
I sort of hope he doesn't. Because there's some other movies he's been in recently that are great, and like I want to see him in other stuff.
I do too.
I know, but like again, like Robert Downey Jr., he's not supposed to be playing Iron Man, but look where he is now.
Really?
Like
his contract ran out or something like that.
Yeah, but then they're like, oh hey, we still want you to play as Iron Man. They're like,
and he's like, I'm making money off this.
Yeah, I mean, if he can do one thing for like the rest of his life,
might as well. Yeah.
I mean, who am I to say?
Judge someone else's career. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But yeah, I would recommend Logan. Everyone probably already saw it, and and I am happy about this because it's a rated R movie that made a shit ton of money. Like it did really well.
And it was thanks to Deadpool too, since he got that R.
Yeah, Deadpool definitely helped it out, and I love that aspect of it.
Yeah, but I don't like Deadpool.
He didn't like that. Yeah, Michelle didn't like Deadpool.
I didn't like it because everyone was like praising it for being different.
Definitely, yeah, that was the
only movies. But it was just another Marvel movie that just made jokes of itself,
and it got an R rating.
Yeah,
that's why.
And that's
that's the one thing.
The best thing that I can give Deadpool is that it made money for R-rated films.
Yeah, I do think he was castable though. Like
Ryan
Reynolds
I hate him usually.
Himself.
Like,
what are you talking about? You love waiting.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah,
you love Green Lantern.
He was great. Yeah, he was great.
We saw Green Lantern.
We saw Green Lantern.
I was so mad. Okay, let's continue.
Skull Island.
So Christian is
Chris.
People don't know it, but Christian's like the biggest fan of like Toho/Tokusatsu style movies.
Yeah, and I'm a gorilla, so I wanted to see.
He's a gorilla, so he wanted to see his ancestors portrayed correctly on screen.
You mean just me?
And not portrayed as a slave like in King Kong.
We made constant jokes about how like, oh yeah, that's just me.
Like you're just a gorilla.
The biography of me.
Yeah.
And Christian's Godzilla, like the lizard.
Yeah, of course.
So, what was this movie? Was it good?
You saw like
you brought the Blu-ray over,
but I just showed you the parts where Kong was like in it.
Yeah, because I really wasn't that interested in watching it.
And then little parts weren't important at all. They weren't that interesting.
I heard the humans were like boring as fuck.
No, oh my god, amazingly boring.
The humans are boring.
5 out of 5 boring.
Yeah,
the only reason they made this movie is because people want like King Kong versus Godzilla.
They saw like a Godzilla movie. And we're like, hey, we should make these.
Yeah, so they had to make like
one King Kong movie to be like, okay, this is how King Kong is, and blah blah blah.
Okay. I will say as much. Kong definitely got his due. I think, like in the fights, they were great. Like if you're into monsters fighting, that's definitely your bits that you want.
Oh yeah, you saw like the monster fight.
Yeah, they were cool.
There was one time where like the humans were fighting like little like giant bugs and stuff, and that shit was like dumb. There was a shot that was like dedicated to like 3D. Like glasses washers.
They still do that?
Yes.
They still do that?
They still do that. And they did that in this movie. And I was just
like... Did they have a paddle ball where they're hitting it towards the...
No, it was like a guy with a sword.
Oh, it was with Tom Hiddleston.
That thing, yeah.
That part, that bothered Chris a lot because he had the gas mask on.
Yeah.
And he's like, how is he able to cut through like all those birds perfectly?
With like obscure vision.
And see what's funny? They even gave you like the point of view with him, the gas mask. Oh, really? You could barely see shit.
Oh, and he's like perfectly
slicing them.
Okay.
And like those parts were definitely like negative in my point of view anyway.
But let me ask you this: does King Kong shoot lightning?
No,
he does not.
No, he does not.
All right, then he'll have to do that when he fights Godzilla.
Yeah. But I know how he will be when Godzilla uses atomic breath. Because they used fire on him. Oh, and that did nothing.
Well, he just deflects it?
Like, he just...
he can't be buries it.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson just burns him and he's like, oh, I'm just fine. It hurt, but I'm fine, that's it.
I forgot he was even in it.
Samuel Jackson?
Yeah, I forgot he's like the bad guy in that.
Yeah, he was trying to build a team.
Yeah, he's building a team.
Yeah, but then King Kong killed that team, so he's like, oh, you ruined it, so now I'm going to have to kill you.
Nice, yeah.
I forgot John C. Reilly was in there too.
He was definitely in there,
yeah. I saw him in the trailer and he looked like the Popeye.
Yeah. His part actually was enjoyable, actually, to be honest.
I love John C. Reilly.
He was stuck on there, and then he was just like, oh yeah, I'm just like this funny guy.
He's like, I'm just here chilling.
Yeah, and then he, like, there's a bit where they talk about him, he's like, oh yeah, I had a family back where I left. Oh, yeah? Like, I have a wife. He had a girlfriend at the time, I think, or was it a wife?
No, it was like a wife.
And she was pregnant.
She was pregnant.
When he left.
And then at the end he came back.
And he saw his old son and everything. And, like, they had their own moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, that was okay. It was
enjoyable.
like,
I guess if you want to watch,
like if you want to watch like just giant monsters fighting, then just
and
go
if you
to that.
and if you want to know what happens before,
like literally,
King Konger's
literally,
Godzilla.
it's just like Godzilla, like with
the
Gareth
2014?
Edwards. Yeah, it's
out of
just-
10, I give it like a 5.5.
5.5. Yeah,
That's good. Anything
like
above
for
5
the
is
whole
good.
movie, it's just like again, I really don't care about the people parts. I could care less.
yeah. But
It's just-
is that really any different than the Godzilla 2014?
No, exactly. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's like you don't care about the
I
people,
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which they gotta stop doing.
because Shin Godzilla was fucking good.
Shin Godzilla was
Shin Godzilla was amazing.
It set the
actually.
standard for that shit, so it's like you kind of have to live up to
They're
that.
like, oh, you're gonna make your own? That's cute. We'll make our own
How about we
again.
get the Evangelion guy to come in and do
Oh
it?
my
Dude,
god.
I'm like, sure, Hideaki Anno.
That guy really knows his stuff.
Hideaki Anno is my favorite director. I
he's
never
a-
said that on
Because he's a
anything.
nerd.
I'm a fucking nerd, and he knows how to shoot films. Fuck
Because
you.
he's a nerd.
Fuck you.
You
He's a
enjoyed
nerd.
Shin
Fuck you.
Godzilla.
All right,
Huh?
so
You enjoyed Shin Godzilla.
speaking of another
Amazing movie.
amazing. Okay, so this is the one where me and Chris, like, this movie ended. Me, Christian, and Chris went to go see this in theaters. It
Yes.
ended, and I look over at Chris, and he just had the biggest smile on his face the whole
We
time.
both looked at each
Yeah.
other, literally, and
Like,
we were
and
just
we,
like,
we gave each other
wow.
a kiss real quick. And we were
Basically,
like,
yeah.
And they were like,
it
"Oh."
wasn't real quick.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
full of passion.
Yeah, like this movie.
I put tongue in you.
Yeah, don't tell me that, please. But yeah, people don't know what the fuck we're talking. Baby Driver.
Baby
Baby
Driver.
Driver.
Edgar Wright. You
He decided, I'm not just gonna direct one. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna write this.
you're one of the best directors out there right now. Like,
Yeah.
like legit, like one of the
Yeah.
best directors working.
I think my favorite right now.
Probably, yeah. You know, it
I mean, out making movies right now.
Yeah, making movies right now. Yeah, because none of his movies are bad.
Yeah.
It's so easy for a director to make something that's really good and then just make shit.
Or if like they just throw money at one and go, hey, make the movie, whatever this, and then we have this rule for you.
Yeah, but yeah, Baby Driver was probably one of the best films of last year. For me, it's between this one and another movie that we'll talk about later, on which one's better. It's it's literally a coin toss at that point.
I want to add that when we were talking about movies that definitely made our list of favorite movies, this is on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like on that list.
On my top 10.
I felt so bad for Christian because they're in the middle of like literally the most intense.
Like
moment.
literally the most intense scenes. I had to go use the bathroom.
Yeah,
And he
he
was
went to
like,
the
yo, bro, I gotta go to the bathroom.
It's like literally, I'm like, fuck. I don't want to go, but I don't want to shit my pants.
But yeah, Baby Driver is basically like a very like stylish, like sort of like heist type of film where I forget the main character's not his name. His name's Baby, obviously.
Yeah.
But the actor's name, something. It sounds like a Jedi name.
I think that's like his first movie like he's been in ever.
Really?
I think so. Like, he hasn't been in anything. I think in main roles anyway.
Yeah.
Main actor.
I feel like the only thing that's bad about this movie is very
Kevin
unfortunate. It's very unfortunate because Kevin Spacey's in it.
And we watched it.
yeah.
And we watched it in theaters before the whole Kevin.
Before the
Spacey
whole
thing.
scandal came out, I was like, "Damn, Kevin Spacey's killing it."
He's
And
really
then
killing it, yeah.
And then
And then-
I'm like, "Oh, Kevin Spacey's."
I mean, you
doing
could
it.
still say that, like, oh, like he was a good actor.
No,
at that
yeah,
point.
but then
he was still a
rewatch-
good actor in this movie.
No, he's a great actor.
It's a shame about what the fuck he's done, but
Cause see, imagine like just rewatching a movie after hearing all that.
oh yeah,
And, like he's like, "Hey, baby,"
yeah, that definitely
like stuff like
he
that.
had a
tainted that a
very,
little
he
bit.
had a very, and not even like if he played like this ultra like non like perversive person in the movie, then you could detach
See,
it.
you say this, but I feel like it's even worse for that other movie he's done.
Which one?
Oh
No, American Beauty.
American Beauty.
I can't watch that movie no more. I own it on Blu-ray. You can look at my shelf; it's over there. But like, I can't watch that movie anymore. Like all I think about is Kevin Spacey, and him doing his creepy shit. And I'm like,
or the son's the guy's father.
Seven?
has-
Yeah.
I can't watch that anymore.
nah, but Seven's so fucking good. Like,
Seven's
I
really
know.
good.
Yeah.
but yeah,
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver. If it doesn't win Best Sound Design at the Oscars, then the Oscars are like
Yeah,
the biggest piece.
That's
of shit.
that's definitely his like his bread and butter. I think
Sound design and editing in that movie was perfect.
Yeah, and like
It was
he does his like his thing, his signature thing where he like ties everything to the
Like
music.
times that,
and,
yeah, I love that.
He syncs to the music. He does a lot of mash cuts. He does a lot of long takes that still sync up to the music.
Yeah.
The beginning
Yeah.
is a car chase, but after that, when the credits are rolling, like the opening credits, it's just Baby walking down the street.
Yeah.
Buying coffee, and every single little movement, every single little person walking in the
It
background,
like matches.
it matches to
with
the
the
music
song.
that's playing.
And then there's one part where like he legit is listening to music and like they're doing the last heist.
Yeah.
And he's just trapped in there. And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like he's basically seeing like a scene play out while he's listening to music.
Yeah.
And everything is beautifully set up for
Also, the gun shootout where they were shooting it.
Oh my
Like a shootout. It was just timed to like music. Like every single
sync with the song.
Every single gun fired in that movie.
Like, it definitely tested his limits on what he can do with that.
Yeah, and proven that there are no limits.
And there are no limits. He knows how to do it perfectly.
He could just do it. Yeah,
he did it amazingly. This was definitely his baby, and he wanted to do it right.
Oh, his baby.
Yeah.
He wrote this. He directed this.
He wrote this. Directed.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's definitely. I see that all movies are way better when the writer is directing also.
Yeah.
Most times, I think.
Yeah. That's essentially what I want to do. I want to write and direct, but yeah. Full on recommendation.
Yes. Definitely.
This is probably one of the ones that
I give it like a 9.5.
9.5. Yeah.
I want to give it a 10, but it's not perfect. You're not gonna find that perfect.
Yeah.
The thing is, movies are perfect, but they're only perfect to you, and that'll come in time. Like if you're like 10, 20 years from now, you're like,
and I watch Baby Driver,
you're like,
I
still want to watch
It
it.
has to hold up to be perfect.
It has to hold up. That's why I'm very like not sure about certain things. You know, I love this film, but I still need time. Like I have time for like every other film that I really love.
Although I will give my opinion on saying that I'm pretty sure this will definitely.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well,
I hope
definitely.
so. I love Edgar Wright and I love everything.
I'm definitely gonna get that Blu-ray too.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
I'm still super mad he got kicked out of Ant-Man because I imagine what that movie would have been if he was still.
Oh yeah,
he got kicked out, right?
He was gonna do that. Yeah,
He was gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Who directed Ant-Man?
Who fucking cares?
Who cares?
It was no one of worthy. All right, so let's continue.
Trainspotting 2.
So
A sequel to another amazing movie.
we all saw Trainspotting.
Except for me.
You didn't see Trainspotting 1?
Oh, the original Trainspotting?
Yeah, the original
yeah.
Trainspotting. Yeah. Kevin was grossed out by that movie.
I mean, that was the point, right?
No, it wasn't a
It wasn't
gross out
supposed to
movie.
gross you out. It was just a movie.
So a guy sticking his hand in his... It wasn't like I was doing disgusting. I was gagging. I was just like, yeah, that's pretty gross.
Yeah.
It was supposed to look like the nastiest toilet ever.
Trainspotting 1 is one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah, it's amazing. I showed that to a friend of mine who I live with now, and he was awed by it. He was just like, "Damn, this movie's amazing."
Yeah.
You guys shot up heroin right after.
Of course, we had to.
Yeah, and the second movie is okay. So if people don't know, Trainspotting 1 is based off a book, and the second one's based off the sequel to the book, which takes place literally almost the same amount of years that it took for them to actually make the movie.
So it paired it pretty good.
So it's legit like on par, you know, like from that moment to this moment. And Trainspotting 2 takes place years after the first movie, obviously, and the main character, I can't fucking remember his name. There was Sick Boy,
Lava Girl?
Renton. There you go.
Sorry.
Lava Girl, yeah. Basically, Renton comes back to his old like stomping grounds, and he's like trying to make money because he's fucking broke as fuck. Yeah. And because after he robbed everyone at the end of the first movie, he's coming back, but he like has no money left, you know.
Yeah. Well, no, I thought it was he got divorced or something.
No, he made that up.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, he made that up. He's actually just wasted his money, and he's like broke as fuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't get that part of it.
In this movie, it's sort of like weird because there's a lot of parts in here where I watch it and all I can think about is like I should be feeling a lot of like nostalgic, like emotional, like sort of things towards it.
There.
But it never actually makes it there. Because there's a lot of moments where they're reminiscing about the first movie, and there's even moments where they recreate scenes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this should be very touching and sort of very...
And it is nostalgic for me,
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah, it is nostalgic, but I never felt too much about it.
And it felt like a lot of a rehash.
Yeah, it definitely was. Everyone came back, though, and everyone did great, because everyone, like, just... Like,
I mean,
right back
like, my gist of it is, it was a rehash, but at least it was a good rehash. Like, it was okay.
Yeah.
It could be better, like, it could be its own movie, which would something I would love. But otherwise, it's okay rehash.
Yeah, because...
it feels like it was shit.
Because I walked out of it, and I was like...
It's what I expected.
Yeah, but I was still disappointed, because I wanted it to be, like...
It's never going to be Trainspotting, that's the thing.
I know, it's hard to beat something that you love so much, but, like...
Yeah.
Oh, well.
There's always hoping, but...
Yeah. The girl in there was really hot, though.
She was amazingly hot, yes. She was.
Power Rangers. Seven's Power Rangers.
Yeah, Go-Go. Go-Go Power Rangers.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Literally, like, when they showed trailers of it, we all were just like, oh.
Laughing.
Just laughing, like, oh, it's gonna be bad.
The thing is, it was not good. It was not amazing. It wasn't special.
But it was fun to watch.
It was enjoyable. No, it was enjoyable. Yeah. I like to think
it was like watching like a high budget episode of the Power Rangers.
Yeah,
wasn't like this for kids?
Huh?
This Power Rangers?
This Power Rangers? It was for like teen, like early preteen.
And I did like the story, sort of like it's like we're like all their own teen things. No, but they had at least reasoning on like why they're all together and
they
shit.
mismatched.
And they meet up.
And they mismatched the ethnicities. So the Yellow Ranger isn't Asian.
Yeah. Thank you.
And the Black Ranger isn't
That's
black.
not a bad thing. That's good.
Yeah, I know.
So that's pretty good.
They changed some things, like for example, like Rita is like the Green Ranger,
the whole Green Ranger, and stuff.
And then the robot dude was voiced by Bill Hader.
Bill Hader, yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
He was pretty cool, I'd say.
And even Breaking Bad dude was on there.
Bryan Cranston.
Cranston.
He was Zordon.
Yeah, he was Zordon.
That was sick.
So.
But yeah, I think the best part about this film is the moment I felt the nostalgia.
Yes.
When they got the Megazords.
When they were riding their Megazords and the music played.
That was pretty dope. I was like, whoa.
Because they recreated the shot from the show where it's like the Megazords running side by side in like a panoramic angle. And then it played the Go-Go Power Rangers theme song.
Like its own version.
I feel like the thing that could have been changed was Goldar.
Goldar looked like shit.
He was just a generic monster.
He was like literally like, okay, we get it. He's gold.
But that's all it was. It was like liquid gold.
Like liquid gold and the Megazord.
Yeah.
The Megazord looked like something that belongs in Transformers.
Yeah.
It looked like ass.
Which isn't like a bad take, because the first Transformers, when we first saw that, at least when I first saw that, I was like, wow, Transformers. These look legit.
Transformers. Like,
I know, but they look a little like the Transformers.
Too much, a little
too overly designed. Like, they look weird.
No, of course, yeah.
So I didn't really.
They should just stick with Goldar's old design.
Yeah, where he's a monkey.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Honestly, if you like Power Rangers, you might as well check this out because
it's a good.
It's an enjoyable movie. It's not amazing, but it's definitely enjoyable.
It's fun to watch.
Get drunk. Watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it with friends. It'd be fun. Kevin, this is all you. This is all you.
Life.
You saw this in an
airplane going to Los Angeles.
Yeah, so I mean, I've seen some things of life, like the whole, like only the alien parts.
Okay, so let me tell you my story with life.
You saw it on a plane.
Well, besides that,
okay,
I showed my friend Arrival,
yeah.
which is the epitome of how you do a movie with extraterrestrials.
Yes,
they don't like if you're gonna make them evil, sure, right?
Yeah.
Don't make them boring.
No, exactly.
Give it a point.
Yeah, I assume that's what the whole point of life was.
And he was like, he saw Arrival, and it's like, this is one of the best things I've ever seen.
And then he watches Life.
But you should watch Life, because I still think Life is pretty good.
Oh no!
Thank you.
And I was like, if you could watch Arrival, tell me it's one of the best things you've seen,
and then
still recommend me Life, as in it's up there.
You got problems.
I was like,
yo, Arrival is one of the best movies I've seen in a long ass fucking time.
I mean, I have it tattooed on me.
Yeah,
he literally does.
Yeah,
but I was like, all right, I'll give it a chance.
You'll give it a chance because
got on the plane.
He saw Arrival. He said he loved it. And he's like, oh, it's like right up there with Arrival. So obviously,
I mean, I didn't believe it.
No,
right?
I mean, of course, but still, you want to see like why.
So I was like, I'll see what you're talking about.
And
it was horrendous.
Of course it was. Literally, like, this movie is like, oh, hey, you remember Alien? Yeah, let's just do that.
But worse.
Exactly.
So it's a worse Arrival and it's a worse Alien.
It's nothing like Arrival.
Nothing like, just think of the Alien.
Oh, it's
Arrival is like how you do Alien.
Science fiction. Like,
that side of science fiction. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Right?
This movie.
Alien is how you do horror. Like that.
Yeah, horror science fiction and like just regular science fiction.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Life tries to do both. In the sense where Arrival is humans trying to understand the thing.
Yeah.
And the alien aspect where it does not care. It just wants to eat you.
Weirdly, I'm curious as to what actually happened in that movie. Because I remember seeing the trailer and be like, that sounds interesting. Doesn't look like a good movie, though.
Jake Gyllenhaal is in it.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds.
I love Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal,
he's great.
Yeah.
He was amazing in Nightcrawler.
Yeah, he was.
But this was no
There's
Nightcrawler.
definitely no Nightcrawler. Yeah.
This is him playing. I hate to say the word edgy. I really do.
I know. I already dropped the E word.
But like, he plays a former like veteran.
Yeah.
With PTSD, which is fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
But don't just throw him in there. But he's just thrown in there. That's just thrown in there. And they're like, oh, like you've been on this ship longer than any of us.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, because whenever I'm on the earth, like everything just hurts me.
What the fuck?
And I'm just like,
Wait, he said that?
He said something along those lines, right?
That was actual
It was
dialogue?
supposed to come off like, I'm traumatized.
profound and like...
Yeah, but it was more like, this is someone you just met. Are you sure you want to word it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the design for the alien was very boring.
It was very ugly.
Like, it's just boring. It's like just...
He's just a worm.
Aliens are things that like...
The thing about an alien is, it's supposed to be beyond what
comprehension.
you can comprehend. It's not supposed to look like anything here.
Yeah.
But
this alien from life just looks like a centipede.
Really?
Yeah, he just looks like a centipede.
Yeah, I thought it was just like some white blob thing.
No, here's the thing. They go to Mars, right?
Oh.
They pick up this little, like...
Rock?
This little thing. Like this little, whatchamacallit? Probe.
Okay. And
They put it in a computer. One guy's like...
There's life on
There's
it.
life on this.
Then
But it's
the movie.
frozen.
We could wake it up. Oh,
So I'm gonna make a fake environment in this little box.
Oh, okay.
And he does. It comes to life.
Yeah. And then
And it grows. It looks like a little worm, right? It looks like a little worm. It's always flying towards him. Really nice. Very pretty, right?
Yeah.
Start talking about life is amazing. Life is everywhere.
Life is cool.
Right?
And then
It's
amazing.
amazing. They cut to New York.
Mm-hmm.
A school from New York. Little kids named the alien. I forgot what they name it.
It's bullshit.
They name it Alien or whatever.
Yeah.
And it just kills everybody. That's the whole movie.
That's it.
It literally just kills, like, everyone.
I mean, that's what you expect.
And it does the horror movie ending. Where you think you got away.
Joe scared at the end or something?
No, it's not
No, where you
okay.
think you got away, but it's not over.
Oh, it just like leaves on a cliffhanger where it's like,
No.
oh, it's still
No,
out.
literally, it's like, I'll tell you the ending. So there was, like, these two shuttles, like, escape shuttles.
Oh, okay. I think you told me this. And
Yeah.
one of them
And
lands.
No, here's the thing. Jake Gyllenhaal's character,
Yeah.
He's
all he talks about is, I don't want to go back to Earth.
Yeah.
I don't. So they're like, he gets in the escape pod
With the alien.
with the alien, with the intentions of them just floating off into the
space.
abyss,
Into
right?
space, yeah. Just be lost.
Well, obviously the alien is just intelligent.
And the alien is just like, I know everything.
I
right?
know.
Like, I'm on top of everything.
Okay.
And then the other girl,
She wants to go back to Earth.
she's going back to Earth.
Yeah, so he's on one pod with the alien and she's on another pod. And what's supposed to happen is she goes to Earth and he just floats out.
But they don't show you that. They don't show you what's
Okay.
in the pod. They just show you the pods flying where they're supposed to go.
Yeah.
Yes. Only
And
near
then the one lands on Earth
Yeah.
and people
in the
find
middle of
it.
the ocean. And
Mhm.
fishermen are coming.
They find it,
Right.
they open it up.
They're going to open it up.
And then it just
And then,
cuts.
no, before they open it up, Jake Gyllenhaal is looking through the window. And he's like, no! I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh, okay.
Don't open this.
Oh, okay.
And they open it because they don't understand his language, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
they're like in the middle of like the Pacific.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like random like people
Yeah,
It's just
random
random people.
from a different native country and just...
And he's like, no, don't open this.
Okay, and then it just cuts, right?
No, it doesn't
And
cut.
then it shows her tumbling. She's
Like in
tumbling.
space, like
Oh!
flying away.
Oh, I thought
She's tumbling.
I thought it was gonna be more subtle, where like the one ship lands on Earth and then it
Oh.
opens, but it doesn't show what's inside.
Oh no,
so-
they show.
No, it's tumbling.
She's
Okay.
tumbling and,
And
like,
she's screaming. She's like, oh, right?
And then they open it up and you see like Jake Gyllenhaal.
They
there
open
with
it
the
up.
Alien.
And the alien, they open it up, and as the door is opening, you see more ships coming. And it's just like, yeah, the alien's just gonna kill everybody. That's it. That's how it ends.
Okay.
That's how it ends.
Mind you, I was told this is just as good as Arrival.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds.
Sounds just as smart and intelligent and very well written.
See, I thought Ryan Reynolds would like live throughout the whole thing. Cause
No, he pulled out a flamethrower.
Oh yeah, he pulls out a flamethrower, didn't do shit, and then the alien just literally just jumped in his mouth and just killed him from the inside.
I mean, I would kill Jake Gyllenhaal. Wait, Jake Gyllenhaal or Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, well, I would.
Jake Gyllenhaal was like, just kill me now. And
Okay.
they're like, no, we're not gonna do that.
Okay.
But that's it. That's all there is to say.
Yeah,
bad?
It's pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah. It's,
So that's Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Kevin's not interested in Marvel at all.
I did
Yeah.
see Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
You did?
It's on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Oh, okay.
And my brother was watching it. I'm like, let me sit down and watch it.
let me watch a Marvel movie.
Let me
maybe.
watch a Marvel movie.
And
Wow.
and now you're like, oh,
And I was just like,
Kevin, you actually walked into the one where I'm like, this is really dumb and really boring.
the first
it
one.
was very dumb.
The first one
It was nothing but like black and white dry humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the first movie.
This movie right now, like, it's like, okay, Guardians of the Galaxy will be way more comedic and whatnot, but but not be funny.
That was their decision. Let's make it not funny.
This would be comedic, but at the same time, let's not be funny.
Yeah.
Like, let's make it for audience who would find
Let's
this
make-
very funny.
Let's make every sound design choice an inherent joke. Let's
let's play nothing but old music to emphasize that we don't actually have anything creative to show at this moment.
Dave Bautista more stupid in this movie.
Yeah.
We're
We're
gonna bring in a character just to call her ugly for 90% of it.
Oh yeah, right. They fucking abuse the shit out of that girl. They just call her ugly as fuck.
I just know in the comics she does not look like that with like the big bug eyes. She just looks like a regular girl.
Oh really?
Yeah. I guess they did that because her name is like Mantis.
Mantis, yeah. But yeah, I didn't like this movie. I was super disappointed because like the end of this movie is nothing but a CGI like slop fest where it's like fucking what's his name?
The Planet.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Star-Lord.
Yeah, in his daddy.
With his daddy issues.
Yeah, and they were like flying around. Like,
just
super
like flying
Saiyan,
like Super
Saiyan style, like beating each other up and shit. And I was like, no, this is stupid.
Again, like most Marvel movie now are just like trying to make it more comedic.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to be more comedic now.
Except for like what we watched, like Black Panther.
Black Panther, yeah.
But that's Ryan Coogler.
Coogler. That's my boy Ryan Coogler.
And my boy Ryan Coogler. And his best friend, Michael B. Jordan.
Fruitvale Station.
And he made Queen.
Alien Covenant.
I saw it.
We all watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, we've all watched it.
How hard were you when you saw Michael Fassbender
kiss
Michael Fassbender?
I was watching it with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I look over
and you were
and I look at her. And I'm like, why the hell can't you be Michael Fassbender? Why can't I be
Michael Fassbender and make out with me?
And the next time we made love, I was like, oh, Michael. And she was like, oh, Michael. and none of us got mad.
Yeah, exactly. You were all happier, actually.
You guys were also wearing Michael Fassbender.
It made us closer.
All right. So this movie had a different name first, and I wanted them to use the original name.
What was it again?
It was Alien Paradise Lost.
What?
That title is sick.
Yeah. But then they changed it to Alien
Covenant.
Okay, but that's kind of redundant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, just talk about it. Let me look up what Covenant means.
So this is a direct sequel to Prometheus.
Yes, Prometheus.
If any of you don't know what Prometheus is, it's a prequel to Alien 1.
But it's also not a thing.
Like, again, like, people were like, oh, Prometheus is going to answer all our questions.
Oh, hell no.
No, it answers shit. They're like, okay, so Alien... Shit. They're like, Alien Covenant. They're going to answer all our questions. Literally, I remember, like, Ridley Scott saying, oh, all these people want xenomorph, blah, blah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a movie involving the xenomorph.
So, because originally Prometheus was not supposed to be an alien movie. He just wanted to do something else original.
Yeah.
And then they were like, is it alien?
Oh, sci-fi? Alien. This is aliens, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's not aliens.
No.
This is aliens, right? And then he's like, no, it's not aliens. And they went, nah, it's aliens.
And then they're like, okay, it's aliens.
Okay. So... Most of the definitions for covenant are an agreement or some contract of some sort, but the theology definition is an agreement that brings about a relationship of commitment between God and his people.
That's pretty sick.
So it's not about it? So it has nothing to do with it?
I get the... I guess I get it in the sense of, like, you know how the guys that like Squidward are like supposed to be the creators of humans?
Yeah,
that's that
like
whole,
they're
like...
supposed to be the gods.
The gods.
The
engineers. Like, and whatnot.
Yeah, like...
See, it's cool, because I didn't think Prometheus would be about them. Because you see them in Alien.
And it's such a weird premise to have, like, oh, it has them, and it sort of is trying to tell you what it's about. But it does nothing like that.
No, but Alien Covenant, it like... People got their answer. Yeah. It was just very shitty.
It was just not a good one.
It was just not a good answer.
No, it was just not good.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, this is really dumb.
Yeah, because I was just I brought it over.
Yeah, you brought it over.
I showed them everything. They showed, like, new aliens.
It definitely proves my, like, theory on, like... My theory on, like, if something's cool and it's, like, scary... Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Because the
Alien one was so cool because you didn't know anything about
the fear of it is that you don't know what it is.
That's the
stop giving it a backstory.
That's the definition of a monster. Something you can't describe. Something you don't know the origin of.
There's also fear. The fear of the unknown. Like you don't know what the fuck is.
Once you know what a monster is, by definition, it's no longer a monster. It is that thing.
Yeah, it's just that. Yeah, that's why Lovecraft was so good at like writing stories because he would just describe something and then describe it differently a second time and be like, "What? Wasn't it this thing? What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be like a continuation of Prometheus, where
they get to it.
It's Shaw and David, and it's just like their wacky little adventures going
like
through the alien
the world.
I wanted that because it'll be like a sort of Star Trek-y thing, where it's like a voyage to another world with characters that you already know. Mm-hmm. Something like that. That would have been cool, but it wasn't any of that, and it just ended up being like a shitty like slasher film where just people
like
got killed.
literally.
Yeah,
people
exactly.
dying. Again, like, and they're like, okay, let's make a new alien using the black stuff in Prometheus, and we'll call them neomorphs.
No, we'll call him Pinky.
Or Pinky.
Oh, I thought the neomorph was off from the engineer. Wasn't that what it was?
Engineer? No.
'Cause it's like white,
No.
right? It's like a white.
The
No, it's
xenomorph.
pink.
It's pink?
It's pink. It's fleshy.
white.
It's
Okay.
pink.
Well, I mean, oh, okay, fine, it's pink.
No. All right, you win.
All right, no, the alien in the end of Prometheus, that's just like for people like who.
Okay, so that just has
That was
fucked off
like,
to do its own thing.
that was legit just the biggest like I'll jerk you out for a second because
Yeah.
that has no
that has
relevance
nothing
ever.
to do with it.
Oh, okay, that's just to say, this was sort of aliens.
Oh,
This is sort of
alien.
aliens.
For me, the original Alien does something that not a lot of horror movies or sci-fi movies do. Well, Arrival did, in my opinion. Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Yes.
Yeah, very very important.
I think it did one of the best, ever.
And the thing is, it was slow. It took its time, but it needed to do that for you to understand like
It's what every-
people's
yeah.
lives were like on the ship, and
Yeah.
how one thing could just destroy that in an instant.
Yeah.
That was really fucking cool.
The guy they hired for like the design, he meets a bunch of creepy stuff.
Yeah, Geiger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Geiger.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's great.
He's really cool.
And like that movie itself, like Alien, like it's like basically what every other sci-fi horror aspires to
should
be
be.
each time. They're always
The thing
like, hey,
yeah,
we want something that's as
the
good
thing
as
is, there's a lot of horror movie, sci-fi horror movies that try to do that, but they suck.
and they're bad. They're
'Cause they don't
almost
do
always
it.
bad.
Life.
Exactly, because they
Like
don't
very
get
live.
what made the original one so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one's not good.
No,
I
again,
honestly
no,
don't
like
recommend
literally
it.
this movie, like they answer questions, and like this is very disappointing.
They've made it to a point where I think that like I hate seeing alien stuff now. I'm just like, ugh,
No,
another
no,
alien
like
thing.
I'll be honest, like literally, like do you want to know how the xenomorphs were made?
How are the xenomorphs made?
Okay, so
So
Oh,
David
wow.
Leandric from the first movie went on, lived on later. He settled down, and then he experimented with people and this other thing because they're not xenomorphs; they're pinkies. And then he experimented with them to make a xenomorph,
The perfect living organism.
the perfect life form, chaos.
No, the perfect organism.
Cell.
That can do
Yeah.
that can do the solar Kamehameha.
All right, fuck this movie. Let's just keep. Who watched Wonder Woman?
I did.
Just you?
Yeah, me.
I heard it was good.
Was it good or was it just like the empowering of women?
I
That was
liked
the
it.
talk of the town.
Which is not bad.
That's not bad.
We love women.
It's not bad.
No, here's the thing. I like the movie.
Like people were like going in on the Oscar saying why didn't the director of this movie
Literally,
nominate for an
again,
Oscar?
just think of this movie as the Captain America movie. Think
Except
of it like
with
that.
Wonder Woman,
Except with Wonder Woman and
Okay.
like just
Did
gods.
you
and
did you hear the
what-
petitions that came after this?
which were
They want to turn Wonder Woman gay.
really
There's a
Why?
petition. They want to make her bisexual.
Why?
Oh, I've heard it.
People
I've
just
heard
want to
it.
be represented.
Sure, but
Yeah,
But
Like, people
you
like-
can't just force it.
yeah, you can't force it. People need to write that shit.
You know they did that in like Alien Covenant.
No, but I heard people were like super upset that like the director did not get nominated for an Oscar for Wonder Woman. The director.
Oh no, he
It's a
for
lady.
Wonder
It's a
Woman
lady.
like
It's a
no.
lady.
I think you told me this actually was pretty good for a DC movie too. Like actually, like
Compared
for
to, like-
for a lot of the shit
Compared
they
to
pushed
the
out.
most recent like
Honestly,
Batman versus
the
Superman.
only things you can compare to is Batman versus Superman and Suicide Squad. It's like
and it's like better than those two.
I fell asleep in Suicide Squad.
He did.
I heard
You
that.
say this every year.
I heard it's because
because I haven't fallen asleep in a movie in like ever. I am very respectful in the theater, and I try to watch even if it's
course,
shitty.
yeah.
I want to. I paid my money. I want to see.
Oh
what
yeah, I
I
want to see. I want to see the movie.
But this movie,
I knocked out like for like a huge portion. I woke up and I was like, I turned over to Christian real quick. I was like, "What's going on?" He said, "Oh, this," and I was like, "I don't care." All right, I guess that's pretty much it.
what's next?
Captain Underpants. Me
Yeah,
and Christian saw
We
this.
saw it.
It has cool animation.
It does.
But
I love
is
it.
Kevin Hart a good voice actor?
Uh,
Or does he just speak?
He speaks.
He just speaks.
Okay.
He's like
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like
he-
Chris Rock. He just he's
He just does the voice.
he just himself.
The thing about Chris Rock is that I like
Chris
his voice.
Rock.
Chris Rock, yeah.
I
Chris
like-
Rock sounds nice. Like I like him for a voice.
I like
I
him.
can see him as a character in a cartoon or
Okay,
something. Like
in
that.
a show, I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's seen in a show, and it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But whenever he does animation, I'm just like, people give him too much credit.
Probably.
Where
Yeah.
he's like,
yeah.
he's not. He doesn't have any.
I'm
range.
saying mostly in comparison to Kevin Hart because I hate his voice.
Hate his voice? Yeah, I guess it could sound pretty normal.
I'm getting tired of like his comedy stuff. I'm like, it was definitely good when
But-
I started off.
But this movie was honestly very cheap.
Oh really?
It looked very cheap.
Aw.
Yeah.
It wasn't the most amazingly animated film, but it was pretty creative on what it did.
Yes.
However, the thing that I think was the worst part about this movie is that it wasn't that interesting.
Mm.
Its story was kind of like,
It didn't follow any of the books, right?
Even if it did,
it's just a guy.
I forgot how juvenile Captain Underpants actually is.
It was.
Yeah, that's the best thing about it.
Like, the only reason a lot of people read it was for the flip-around.
Yeah, the flip-around.
They did that in the movie.
Oh my god, that's cool though. I like that they did.
No, I thought that was really cool. But honestly, it wasn't that good. It really wasn't that good. So whatever. You have anything else to say? Nothing?
No. I just like it.
Can I say that you look like Mr. Krupp, Christian?
Mr. Who?
Mr. Krupp,
the principal.
the principal.
Do
Captain
I?
Underpants.
Well, I'm not bald.
Alright, so
Alright, the mummy.
Christian, just tell us the story about what happens at the end with
Okay, so let me tell you what they try to do with this. So, recently movies nowadays, they're trying to do the whole Marvel thing. The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
DC started doing it. Next thing you know, like, giant monsters become a thing. And now they're doing the whole, oh, hey, we're doing the Mummy movie. Let's go ahead and bring back, like let's make a universe where the creature from the Black Lagoon exists. Dracula, the
werewolf man.
Blah, blah, blah. It didn't work.
It didn't work. No, the funny thing is, Christian told me about this, and I actually looked it up. At the beginning, it showed, like, Dark Universe.
Yeah, it literally showed Dark Universe.
Where it's, like, the Universal Studios logo.
I forgot what this movie was. This is a movie with that chick with the with the three pupils, right? She had, like, the three irises.
I actually forgot we didn't even mention. This is the Mummy remake, starring Tom Cruise. Where he broke his leg or ankle or whatever?
No, like, he broke it for
Mission Impossible?
Yeah,
okay. I thought it was
not this movie. No, but this
I'm glad he didn't break his leg for this one.
No, but this movie is like they tried like literally they had their own Nick Fury for this, which is literally Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
You were played by Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
And you told me like at the end or something he walked up and he was like, we're building a team. And it failed.
It failed.
This cinematic universe that they were planning to do, it's done. It's shut down.
Like it didn't work.
At least
I like the idea.
At least sell one before you try to sell 20.
Exactly.
No, yeah. Like,
that's the problem with DC and this, where they're like, oh, we're making a universe, but we don't have one thing out there yet.
Exactly.
One thing I want them to bring back, but did horribly before, was the League of Extraordinary Men.
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that movie's horrible.
Yes.
But like
it was horrible. But the graphic novel was written by Alan Moore.
It's amazing. Yeah, Alan Moore.
The writer
Yeah.
of Watchmen, and I own it. It's right there. Yeah. It wasn't good, right, Christian? It was The Mummy.
The Mummy? No.
It just seemed like a generic.
Here's the thing. You know it's bad because I went with a certain friend.
Yeah. Oh, you went with her?
I went with her. And the fact that she said the movie was shitty tells you a lot.
Okay, because we have a friend who loves shitty movies. She loved Triple X, right?
She loved Triple X. She thought that movie was amazing. And
she genuinely just liked.
Did she like The Wall, the Great Wall?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, she liked.
Okay, most of the movies I watched with her, she enjoyed or she liked. The Mummy is the one movie where she had high hopes and she left the theater like this movie was shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I tried to cut you off there. Like, yeah, she just genuinely like it was funny to the point where you said, "Of course she likes that movie, The Great Wall."
Yeah,
she loves it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But again, it tells you a lot if she says the Mummy is shit.
Yeah. That's really.
Right,
Tom Cruise is in this too.
Yeah. You know where else Tom Cruise is in? Spider-Man: Homecoming. That's a lie. He's not.
You know where else he is? Yeah, where else he is in the hospital.
He wants to transition.
He's
trying to transition to the other title.
Yeah, by making shit up.
Yeah. Anyway, Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Kevin, you didn't see this, right?
No.
Oh, that's sad. It was good. It was.
It's a good
I heard it was really good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
But before you get into this,
is
it better than Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yes. I thought about this and I was like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, I said this before. Like Tobey Maguire makes the perfect Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield makes the best Spider-Man.
Yeah, I can see that.
But Tom Holland, I love him.
Yeah, he's both.
He's literally both.
And he's also a teen. Like he starts off
like
high
a
school.
fucking teenager.
The only thing is, why do they have to make Aunt May younger and younger in each film?
They pick Marissa Tomei for this one, and Marissa Tomei's still fucking hot.
She's so hot.
Like
I can't see her as Aunt May.
I can't see her as Aunt May, man. After the first one, she's like old.
I think the best description to give this movie is that it feels like Spider-Man. It feels like Spider-Man.
And again, this is the first time in Spider-Man where it's the cinematic universe. So obviously it had Iron Man in it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, honestly, Iron Man was the worst part about this movie.
Yeah,
I didn't need him.
I don't want
They didn't need him, but obviously they're like, oh, cinematic universe after Civil War.
No.
I feel like they put him in there because they're like, oh, everyone loves Iron Man. Let's put him in Iron Man. So at least people, if it's shitty, people still like him because Iron Man was in it.
Relatively unneeded.
I know.
He could have filled the role of a different character. They could have put there.
Could have just been like a phone call. But hey, I'm here.
Hey, I'm
Hello.
building a team.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I would be okay with that.
And see,
Yeah.
I said this before, like when Michael Keaton, he played as Batman, Birdman, and now he's playing as Vulture.
Vulture Man, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bird dude.
He's literally a bird dude.
Yeah, he was pretty fucking
Amazing
good.
in it.
He was good. He was good.
He was probably one of the best villains in a long time because I
Yes.
like his relationship with Peter, where they were making out.
What?
No.
You can't just say something like that. That did not happen, guys.
I didn't see it. So now I'm thinking that's a thing.
Yeah, I need that to happen.
Now I gotta go watch it.
No, or literally, hey, you're Spider-Man. Oh, you have this bad guy.
I'm
Oh,
Vulture.
wait, the girl I'm trying to date, that's her father.
And I gotta get to the prom?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it kind of goes into that,
No.
but it never gets too, like,
But if you,
hokey. It never gets too hokey.
yeah, but the whole movie itself feels like a Spider-Man.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'll say this: like, I don't like Iron Man, but I feel like they did something right because if they didn't put Iron Man in, he wouldn't have taken the suit away, and Peter wouldn't have like that old suit.
yeah. You're right. He did serve a purpose, but he wasn't that, like...
He wasn't needed.
And the costume design is a little homage to like fucking my favorite
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
like,
we were the hood.
Yeah.
What
It's
was his name? Ben Reilly's Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider.
yeah, Scarlet Spider.
Yeah.
And he's awesome. I love that design for
He
Spider-Man.
wore the hood at, like, the end.
It's so good.
That was really cool.
Yeah, I know. Like that costume is amazing.
And this is the... Spider-Man is the only hero that can ever make me cry. Like, I legit, like, teared up so much when I watched the original Spider-Man as a kid. Because I'm just, like, I was an emotional kid, and I got emotional whenever there was, like, sad moments and stuff. And this one actually almost got me a little bit, because there's the scene where Peter Parker's, like, trapped on the rubble, and he starts, like, he would do what any teenager would do in, like, a situation where they're panicking. And they just start crying for, like, their like,
yeah.
Like, he started crying out for, like, Aunt May and stuff. And that was genuinely, like, really, like, well done, because it shows that he's not, like, this hardened, like, war veteran.
He's a teen.
And he's a teen. He's a kid. He's pretending to be a superhero.
And they even start him off like that too. He's just like fighting off like
also,
common criminals.
Also, New York looked really cool in this
Yes,
because it showed
like
the part of New York where we walk around.
We know.
Yeah, and that was pretty cool. I really like this movie a lot. I'd give it 5 Spider-Man
5 out of 7.
punches
Out of 7.
6 vultures' asses.
Nice.
All right, so let's just continue on.
Okay, so this is me again.
I was there. I saw the movie as well.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay, so this is Atomic Blonde.
Yeah.
Once again, going into it, I don't know why I listen.
Yeah.
People will always say this is the shit.
Yeah.
Right? But this is just like a summer flick.
Obviously.
And
because it empowers women.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. This is
this movie.
This movie's about the Berlin Wall.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And espionage.
I thought it was some dumb action film.
No.
Yeah, it's espionage.
Oh, okay.
And basically, takes place, she's getting interviewed by her higher up.
Mm-hmm.
And at first, you're just like, she's just telling the story of what the fuck went on.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, you find out she's lying. She's covering something up. For John Goodman.
John Goodman.
Oh no!
Oh, not John Goodman.
See,
These guys just watched 10 Cloverfield Lane.
And like John Goodman.
Was he good in that movie?
Jesus Christ!
He was John Goodman.
He was John Goodman? Okay.
You put John Goodman in anything and he does what he does.
Does Scarlett Johansson play the main character?
No.
Who plays the main character?
I
have no idea.
It's some other lady. It feels like she's like running out of like movies to do, and that's why she did.
I forgot that Bill
Skarsgård
was in that movie. The guy who played as
Pennywise
in it.
Yeah,
he was in that movie. He was in Atomic Blonde. I didn't know.
But yeah, this movie.
Was it good?
It was one of those like it just tried to be Outrun stylized and Outrun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It was Charlize Theron.
Yeah. It was shot to be like the Hotline Miami, all blues, all red.
That's what I thought it was going for, like the drive, like
just Miami smoking cigarettes every 5 minutes, naked women's, non-necessary, like not needed at all lesbian scenes. And by that I mean like if you want to put it in. Just put it in.
Let's put in sexy.
Just put it in.
Yeah,
we need some sexy.
But if you're trying to build this up to be like her trying to break this other spy. When in
And
reality,
it just seemed a little too trashy.
but it's just too trashy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Didn't this movie like at the end had nothing but twists?
it's just like
It's just jumbled. It's just jumbled.
It's just
And
like-
then John Goodman at the end of the movie pulls out a mask and he's like, "I'm actually a chair."
no. John Goodman pulls out and is like, I'm gonna roll on Shabbos," and she's like, "Okay, so I guess our plan is gonna work."
Okay.
So, in like long story short, it just fucking goes everywhere.
It's
it goes
not
everywhere.
coherent and it's
It just
Yeah.
goes
It's a
everywhere.
mess.
It's just an outrun stylized
okay.
thing.
Yeah.
But it is stylized though.
Yeah.
Okay. The next movie on the list is a
Is
movie
this-
that me and Kevin and Christian saw.
Yes.
You were gonna come with us, but you didn't come.
I didn't come.
Yeah, because you weren't with the movement, brother.
Yeah, you weren't with the movement, which
Is
we're
it?
talking
Oh,
about.
it's part of the it's Detroit riots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I honestly
I was
remember you guys
there.
talking about it.
I was there.
forgot.
It's
We
the-
were all-
Not a lot
we
of
were
people
all
know
there.
that. I was there.
Yeah, Kevin was actually there.
You were in the
Detroit
Detroit riots?
What do you mean?
Okay.
We were all there.
That's
the
cool.
movie we're talking about is, of course, Detroit. Directed by James Cameron's ex-wife. What's her name again? Forget her fucking name.
Mrs. Cameron.
Catherine Bigelow. Catherine Bigelow, yeah.
Because you had to specify, because James Cameron was also married to Sarah Connor
Yeah.
for like 2
Was
years.
he?
Yeah, for 2 years.
What the
Right after Terminator, they got married.
Holy
Really?
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but Detroit, yeah. Kevin got sick in this movie.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it was just the angle that I was sitting at. I wasn't used to that angle.
He got motion sickness. One.
Yeah, I got motion sickness.
This film was actually shot a lot in handheld, and a lot of running scenes, a lot of running back and forth.
So-
it was very intense.
Is it one of those ones where it's like, oh, this guy is shooting?
No,
It's
no.
not found
He's shooting what's
footage.
happening.
No,
Okay.
it's shot
it's
handheld.
stylized to show you how hectic it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
so,
okay,
so
okay.
nothing's ever still. Everything's like slightly like
Like there are scenes
motion.
of people running from the cops, and that's not something where you're like calm and collected. You're all over the place,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the camera
So
shows.
they want
it.
to give you the
So-
feel
so-
of how it felt in there.
Yeah, let me at least tell you something. It's about basically these group of people during the Detroit riots. They're stuck in a house. Most of them are black Americans, and two white girls.
They're all black men, two
Yeah.
white women.
Two white
Two white
women.
women.
And they're stuck in this apartment complex during like the Detroit riots.
No,
Where the cops,
it was like a motel.
Yeah, it was a
basically
motel.
a gunshot goes out. The cops run in and raid the area.
Because they think it's like a sniper.
Yeah, they think it's like a sniper or something because there's cops outside the whole time because
Yeah.
of the riots and stuff.
Yeah.
And they just go in there and they harass and terrorize these
They
people for the
beat
rest
the
of
hell
for
out
almost
of-
the rest of the movie.
Yes.
And it is hard to watch.
Damn.
It is very hard to watch. There's times in this movie where I felt very uncomfortable, like just sitting there.
Because it's vulgar.
It's
Yes.
vulgar.
It's
They do not shy away.
They show you those beatings. too.
Yeah, they show you it,
Damn.
and it's not gratuitous. It's very like it just feels wrong. Like you're standing there, you're like everything that's happening here is wrong.
It just crushes your soul.
Yeah, it really does. The guy who performed the cop, one of the main, the most asshole-ish cop.
No, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but
No.
have you ever seen that one comedy movie with what's her face and what's his face,
Oh.
where they go to where they're like drug dealers,
Yeah, they go to
Okay.
Mexico.
they're like family, Meet the Millers or the Millers or something.
Yeah, it's Meet the Millers.
Yeah, where they go. He plays the goofy son. Like he's like talking like this all the time.
Oh my god!
That
Yeah,
guy.
him.
He's the main cop of
He's-
this, and he kills it.
But this movie itself wasn't tasteless in that, man.
No,
just
it
showed-
was
a
not
good movie.
tasteless.
It wasn't pandering either. It was like, here, this actually happened to
Yeah.
real people
That's
who
good.
are still alive.
That's great
Yeah.
because it's really easy to just go tip the line.
And
You
the
know?
thing is, towards the end, it enrages you more because it doesn't have a happy ending. Because in real life, it did not have a happy ending.
No, it
What
did.
happened here?
There was one of the main characters wanted to be a singer. He wanted to be part of a quartet, right? Some of his members were there too. They ran away, and one of them didn't. All he had to say was, "None of this happened," and the
Yeah.
cops would let him go. And he said, "Sorry, sir. There's a dead body right there."
And then they just killed him.
And when they killed him, our main character doesn't want to sing anymore,
yeah,
and that's how
Damn.
it happened in real life.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah, because the thing is, this is like pretty much like set up into like 3 parts. The first part is kind of like documentary-ish, where it's just telling you a lot of things that's happening, and it's actually kind of fun in the beginning because you're like watching these like young guys like perform and sing and do a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
But you just have this feeling in the back of your head where you're like, it's gonna go wrong at a certain point, and it does. The middle part is like a horror movie, like where
Yes.
like just everything is like fucked up in here, And then the last part is like a court drama where it's like the aftermath of this.
Yeah.
Them trying to solve everything. And John Boyega's in this movie.
Yeah, John Boyega.
And he's also quite amazing. He plays the cop. He plays the cop too.
But he plays more of the rookie.
He's like I think they said he was like a security who just got like a cop duty because they're running low on people or something.
Yeah, that's what they said.
And he was witnessing this whole thing and he tried to calm everything down. But by the end of it, like they were pretty much pinning a lot of things on him too. Like, oh, you're just as responsible. You just did this when he had the best intentions in mind, and you can see that. And you just feel the frustration as like the court part is going on because everyone is like siding with like the cops and shit. And you're just like, no, this is bullshit because they're just lying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because, like, the idea, like, the first part you're saying, like, it's like a documentary, they don't know what's happening yet. Like, they're just talking about it. And
Yeah.
it's not happening yet to them.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that in real life where, like, oh, something bad's happening out there. You know, it's not affecting here, so we don't know yet.
It's really
but it's, like, building into it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
That's neat.
This is probably one of the best movies of the year. And surprisingly, didn't get nominated at all for the Oscars. Nothing. No nominations. Nothing.
Which sucks.
That's weird. Coming from Moonlight to that, you would imagine.
Yeah. Not even that. Catherine Bigelow, she won the Oscar for like the Hurt Locker, like when Avatar came out and stuff. Yeah. So she's not like someone they don't know. She's popular among Hollywood. So I'm actually surprised that it got really nothing. But I would recommend this movie. But honestly, like if you're squeamish, if you're like
faint of heart,
if you're faint of heart. You shouldn't watch it.
Because this movie will depress you.
It will depress you, yeah.
Then I'm definitely going to watch this movie.
Yeah, because Chris loves being depressed.
I love it. It's my favorite.
Alright, so this is the next movie is a movie that me, Christian, and Kevin saw. It's
I saw it.
Oh, you
Three
Christian
Billboards.
didn't go.
You put three billboards.
I was
like,
I told him.
Yeah, he told me. He told me to do that.
You saw that? It was amazing. It was good.
Yeah. Oh, it was fucking good. Holy shit. What's her name? The lead actress. I love her in like everything. She's Frances McDormand.
She was in.
She fucking killed it. She was in Moonrise Kingdom. She was in
Fargo.
Yeah, she was in Fargo. Yeah. She was the lead lady.
Yeah.
But yeah. She killed. She's winning the Oscar. I'm just calling her.
Definitely killed it.
She's winning the Oscar. Like out of everyone who's been nominated, like Sally Hawkings for The Shape of Water, like Saoirse Ronan for like Lady Bird. I'm pretty sure, or maybe the I, Tonya girl might win. Actually, now that I think about it,
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie. Yeah, it's honestly between those two, Frances McDormand and Margot Robbie.
Did you see I, Tonya?
I didn't see that, but I heard people just talking about her.
I, Tonya was what? Is that the one with the ice skater?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's funny because I wanted to watch that movie, but I didn't.
Yeah, but Three Billboards is basically like this lady's daughter gets raped and killed,
and she tries to shame the police for the lack of
persistence on trying to find who's the killer and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is a movie that reminds me the most of like a Coen Brothers film, because it essentially leads to nothing and nothing gets resolved.
Yeah. And it's in the pacing of like the day, like.
But that's not to say it doesn't go anywhere. It goes somewhere, but not where where you'd expect.
Yeah.
And I think that it's an interesting movie that talks about like just the characters themselves, you know.
Yeah, the characters
just
are
them
the
dealing
best
with
part
everything.
because
this is a character study in its finest.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell, Woody Harrelson, and Frances McDormand. They were the three best in the movie. Woody Harrelson unfortunately didn't make it to the end, for reasons. But he was so good in this film.
Oh, he was amazing in it, yeah.
Like, I felt so sorry for him. Like, I thought he was going to be an asshole cop that, you just, like, hate the whole movie or something.
No, he was
really sympathetic.
The beginning of the movie just is her perspective on how everyone is.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it is how they actually are.
Yeah, it shifts from, like, hers, his, and then it just, like, goes everywhere. Like,
yeah, and then, the other guy, I forgot his name.
Sam Rockwell. The other cop,
and how, like, at first he was an asshole, and he's
still an asshole.
He's still an asshole.
But it's like...
He tries to redeem himself at some point.
Yeah, he tries to redeem himself, yeah.
And that act itself was pretty nice, I guess, in the movie. And I like to think that this is like the first really best thing I've seen on movies about like, oh, let's have a plot and let's just make it go. Like, let's have the story play out.
I really like the ending of this film because it emphasizes what the movie's about, like uncertainty of the future. Because it ends with like Frances McDormand and Sam Rockwell riding off to kill a man.
No, they asked the question, are you sure, even if he's not the one, that you want to do this? And
she goes,
no answer.
She's like, no, she goes, I don't know yet.
Yeah, we'll see when we get there.
Yeah.
And I love that.
And then they have the little scenery where they just drive off, into the sunset.
In my head, I was like, I want this movie to end right here.
Yeah, and it did, and it was like, yes.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Perfect way to end it. Don't tell us what happened.
Yeah. We saw it with another friend of Kevin's. Did you like it?
And Brandon was like, it ends here? It's like, where's the resolution? I'm like, you don't get resolution in life, buddy.
And I love the title of it. It's just Three Billboards.
It's Three Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
the full title, yeah. But yeah, I would recommend it. Christian, watch this movie. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Christian, was there for that? Oh, wow.
I was not there.
He was not there. That's why he wasn't talking.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just keep going.
The next movie. It's
Christian's
You mean
favorite movie of the year.
my favorite movie.
Or she.
Her.
Or yeah.
No, Her was a different movie.
That's
a different movie. I never saw that movie.
It's a good movie.
It's
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
It's good.
So it is the remake. Not even a remake. It's another adaptation of the
Stephen King
novel,
book.
It, which is one of the only Stephen King novels that I read that are like really long like that. I love Stephen King, but his novels are fucking long as shit.
Didn't he do like Shouldn't the Cocaine and all those books too?
Maybe, probably.
No, he did.
But yeah, did you guys like this movie?
I loved it.
Yeah, Christian loved it. Yeah, I really liked it. I loved it the second time around.
Yes,
I will say that.
This one did it good, and like I love that it's in like it's in parts right now. Like this one movie's gonna be in part 1,
2 parts, and the adult version is in part 2, which is perfect. That's exactly what it needed.
Hopefully, it's it's as good if anything.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
because that's basically what happened with the other TV movie.
But
the TV show. But
I always feel
TV
like
show, it's a TV
with
movie.
it, I always find the kids part more interesting.
Yeah,
More
in the
adult,
TV movie, it was good in the kids, and then there was shit in the adult
But I
parts.
also felt that way about the book. Like when they get to adults, I don't like it quite
Oh, really?
as much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully that changes when part 2 comes out.
Because the kids one reminds me of Stand By Me. If Stand By Me had like a deranged clown murderer in it.
Yeah,
That's what I like about
I
it.
definitely got that feel. That was nice. It was a nice little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good parts. and bad
I guess
parts.
the only thing that I really want to talk about is Bill Skarsgård
As Pennywise.
as Pennywise. He killed it.
He nailed it. Yeah, he definitely got
He
it.
did.
I didn't expect much from him.
And the kids were also really cool. I liked generally all of them except for one who didn't do that much, which is the black kid.
Eric.
Which sucks because like I liked his like backstory more.
I like his backstory.
Out of all the
in the
backstories,
book
he was the best. Yeah.
In the book is the best.
He had a family, and they like burned in like a house.
Yeah. But other than that, I'd say this movie is like just probably a way better horror movie than it has any right to be.
Yeah, it was good. It had a lot of jump scares, but it was good. At
Yeah,
least.
it
was
didn't
good.
have that much jump scare. It had a couple, definitely.
The
but-
scares were good.
Yeah, the scares were genuinely like good, and like there's something to be scared at. Like it's not like something that's like oh a little cat.
I think yeah. I didn't do like the fake like scare thing.
No, it was actually just Bill Skarsgård there.
Yeah.
It was definitely there.
Like,
Anything you want to say, Christian?
Well, when you were talking about Trainspotting, how you said, like the years apart happened from the books. It's like how long it took for them to make the movie.
Yeah.
I just thought about it.
Yeah,
Because like literally 27 years later, they made this movie.
Yeah.
From the TV
People
show.
don't know it's like the creature Pennywise. He comes every 27 years, and it's been 27 years since the first adaptation. So it's like it's like poetry. Like they were.
I mean, like I said, this movie was supposed to come out in 2008, but then the director was like, "Oh, screw it, I don't want to do this anymore."
But yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, it was
Perfect lead into the second movie too. So
Yes.
I can't wait.
Maybe
for
they'll
that.
wait 27 years too. Also.
Yeah. The people didn't tell you that. The kids actually have to grow up.
Yeah.
They made a contract with the
studio.
actors. Really, hey.
All right.
I Tonya.
Tanya.
That's the one with Margaret Robbie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Margot.
Rubiote. Yeah.
Harley Quinn.
How was it, Kevin? Enlighten me.
I wanted to watch it.
So
I did too.
It's about the Tonya Olympic scandals of how her competitor just randomly got a broken leg
Yeah.
Yeah.
and how it all led back to her. And it just tells you the story of Tanya's life, how her mom forced her to be a skater. If she wasn't the best, then she wasn't anything. This is the only time she got affection from her mother. Her mother's a dick.
I heard the mom did like an amazing job.
Oh no, of course you hate her. Which, by the way, Margot Robbie in the right makeup does look really, really young. She looks super young.
She's 26.
I know, but they made her look like she was 16.
Oh really?
They slapped braces on her and everything.
Oh shit.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Do you think Margot Robbie has a chance of winning the Oscar? You saw 3 Billboards and this. Do you think?
I mean, she did really good, but she didn't
she's not gonna take it.
Okay.
I mean, it just comes down to piece of his piece for
Okay.
me.
What about the mom? Do you think she'll win? Because she's nominated too.
Probably not.
Probably not.
No.
Okay. I'll go check it out because it's still playing in theaters. Actually, the theater close to us.
When I went, it was sold out.
Yeah, I heard you went to the nice theater too.
Yeah, Nighthawk.
Yeah, Nighthawk. We went to go see a different movie. We'll talk.
Well, that's at the end.
Yeah. All right. So, real quick, Loving Vincent is this animated film, completely hand painted, and I don't mean just the backgrounds. I mean everything. Just look up an image of Loving Vincent, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
I have.
Yeah. So I went to go see this at like the local like art house theater like over there. We went to go see Shape of Water there.
Okay.
And I went to go see it, and because I just support animation whenever I can, I try to go watch it.
Because you're a nerd.
Because I'm a fucking animation nerd, but this movie was boring.
Damn.
This movie was fucking boring. Because it was uninteresting. Like the characters were uninteresting.
Oh.
The only thing that was really good about it was the animation, but even that I have to kind of notch it down a bit. Because it was rotoscoped. If you don't know what that means, it's basically they shot live action people and just painted over.
Yeah.
You know, the animation. Yeah. Which isn't bad, but I prefer when it's just, composed by hand, That's what I like about animation.
But it's harder.
It's harder, yeah. But the thing is, with what they did with that, I can understand why they wouldn't do that. Because if you look at what the movie looks like, that shit will take decades to do.
Damn.
Okay. Alright. But yeah, if you're interested in animation, go check this out. But honestly, it's not that interesting enough to...
Wait, just take your notes.
Yeah.
That's all it's for.
Blade Runner 2049.
My favorite movie of this year.
Is it your favorite?
Yeah.
That's.
I love Denis Villeneuve. Yeah, this, for me personally, is how you do a sequel.
This is the pinnacle of sequels. Like
it is not, hey, we're going to throw you with the characters you already knew, right off the bat, and just give them a new problem. It's not how it is.
No, not at all.
It's like completely
Deckard,
different.
Rachel, all of them just somehow happened to fall into it.
I watched the original Blade Runner like fucking forever ago, and I fell asleep. Then I rewatched it and finally finished it, and realized that it's probably one of the most landmark like films out there in terms of like special effects, in terms of science fiction, in terms of style. It inspired so many fucking things.
Yeah,
it's not even fucking funny.
Blade Runner and Akira are both named as the biggest inspirations for cyberpunk.
Yeah, definitely cyberpunk.
You can see it.
Blade Runner. Yeah. And this movie looks fucking gorgeous.
Blade Runner definitely live up to that. Like the new one lives up to the
2049
stuff like
yeah.
that. The sci-fi stuff.
It looks beautiful.
I really do.
And I love that the side of the story that you're like seeing about like it's what's his name, Ryan Gosling. Like his character.
Okay, yeah.
In the essential like thing that's happening in the movie, he's not an important character. He's just sort of a guy that's in there.
He's the guy who carries the plot. That's all he is.
They did a red herring where they were like, this guy is obviously important because this all lines up to this. And then they just throw you for a loop and go like, no, not really.
Yeah.
You know?
And I love that. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. Definitely. Give me a character story.
But I also love that he's not just a character trying to fix a problem.
Yeah.
He's a character who's finding out he has a problem. He is a replicant.
Discovery.
Yeah.
He's a replicant who hunts other replicants.
Yeah.
That already... And he's not respected by other Blade Runners.
No.
He's talked down upon. And he's just living day to day, like a replicant.
With his, like, really hot, like...
Cuban hologram
girlfriend, yeah.
But Batista,
dude, when they make those... Yeah, Batista at the beginning.
Batista was the best.
Yeah, best performance of Batista ever.
My favorite scene is when he goes to evaluate... No. When he goes to evaluate his dream. Like the dream that they implanted in him.
Yeah.
To see if it's real. And this guy who's always calm and composed with a gun in his face.
Yeah.
Blood dripping down his, like... From his nose, broken bones, all this.
Yeah.
Always stays calm. Finds out that this thing is actually real, and just fucking lets it out.
Yeah. It's like everything that was penting up, like just unleashed at that one instant. Harrison Ford, for once, put his all into this. Like he did nothing in Star Wars when they.
When they brought him back.
Yeah, but this one he put his like heart and soul into it, which is pretty cool because it's been a long time since he's actually given a shit to do anything.
Yeah, he's getting old now and he doesn't care.
Yeah,
he has that Star Wars money.
Yeah, so 10 out of 10 recommendation.
Yes.
Love this movie.
My choice for sound design because it's not nominated
my choice for
Best
cinematography.
I want to have
It's not up for screenplay or
it's not up
director,
for
or anything.
Nothing like that. But cinematography is what it's up for, and I hope it wins. So the next movie on our list is where we get very weeby.
Where we become fucking nerds.
Should I leave this room?
Closet weeaboos.
So
where we all got the posters hanging up.
I have my poster hanging up. I got it at the screening.
It's a nice poster.
And
okay?
the body pillows.
I need a body pillow. So we're talking about the Fate Stay Night movie.
Which I barely know anything about, but you guys know the most of it.
He knows more than me by a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I know a glimpse of a thing here and there, but he knows the whole thing.
I read the whole fucking thing. So yeah, this is the adaptation of the third round of Fate. You know what? This is very complicated. This is an anime movie where people kill each other, and it's really fucking cool. It's probably one of the best animated films of this year because of how gorgeous the fucking character animation is.
It sounds very nice.
The background is the worst part about it.
The truck?
There's one moment where there's a CG truck that doesn't look that good. I will admit that. But the character animation, the fight scenes were in fucking insane. Just the little moments when they were like standing around talking. The music was from Yuki Kajira.
Yes.
She did like Sword Art Online and like Fate Zero, which had a great soundtrack. But yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. I was looking forward to this for the longest time. I've been telling these guys, yo, wait till Heaven's Feel though.
Yeah,
that's when you see good shit.
The only disclaimer about Fate Stay Night, this adaptation of Heaven's Feel, is if you did not watch, if you're not familiar with Fate at all, they're not going to explain it to you.
No.
So basically,
they expect you to go in
like knowing
what happened. So my best advice is, if you don't want to watch the show, watch the first 2 episodes, episode 0 and 1 of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, and then watch Heaven's Feel. If you really don't want to watch
it, picks up right after that.
It's literally skips those 2 and just starts there, because the beginning is a retread and the rest is completely different. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the second movie more than anything.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Hopefully not with those terrible people.
Terrible people?
Just like
okay. Can I just say this real quick? We went to go watch it, and Chris, have you ever went to go watch an anime screening at a theater?
Mm-hmm.
No, let me put it this way.
I have not, I guess.
Let me put it this way. I went to the Studio Ghibli screening. It was full.
Yeah.
200 people. Everyone silent.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For Kiki's Delivery Service, the first Studio Ghibli movie. The one I would expect.
First. It was Nausicaa, but one of the first.
Yeah, one of the first.
Yeah.
And everyone's silent. Everyone's enjoying. Yeah, they're laughing, right? No one's weeping out.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my god.
This was just the people that the people that give anime like the bad name or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the otakus.
They were all there.
Chris, literally, what I just said earlier, like, oh, my closet weeaboo. Someone shouted that out.
Someone shouted, my waifu. Oh, cameo from a character.
Come on.
Oh, it's Bae.
It's Bae.
And here's the
I
thing.
get it, you know what's happening.
And none of them were murder it.
None of the words murder it.
That's a thing.
It smelled like Evo.
Yeah.
Oh
Like a
no.
Hot Topic in there. It was ridiculous.
But like, that was my worst theater experience.
That was
because it
really
wasn't
bad.
even just that.
It was pretty
Enjoy
bad.
yourself. That's
Were the
fine,
people,
right? I'll
like-
get over it. But you're yelling spoilers to things I don't know are
They
going
acted
to
like
happen.
everyone read the visual novel and was just saying shit.
That's really
When they're
awesome.
yelling, oh, it's blank character. I'm like, this person's in this? Thank you for ruining it.
Yeah.
Because the credits play 10 seconds after this character shows up.
Yeah.
So, like, thank you for ruining it for
You
me.
could have talked this when you left the theater. It wasn't over
You
yet.
couldn't even wait to get out of the fucking building.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a pretty shitty experience. But hopefully these people won't show up for the second one.
Oh, I'm pretty,
Which I still want to... I need to see it in theaters.
I'm pretty sure they might show up for the second one.
Probably. Alright, so real quick, the other anime movie we saw was The Silent Voice, which Damien, our friend, brought over. You guys never
I
finished it.
never
right?
finished it.
You finished it?
I said I was going to go home and finish it.
Dude, that fucking...
Yeah, oh my god.
And I did it in a set. It was actually an enjoyable movie.
It was
really
a
good.
really fucking good-ass movie.
It was just a really random time. No one really talked about this. Like, no one told me, like, oh...
No,
we watched
he'd
this.
always bring it up, and then one day he's like, oh, I have it right here.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like, we were just here and
So
we
it's-
didn't even know.
It's a Silent Voice, by the way. Yeah, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just showed up and he just
Yeah,
put
he
it.
just showed up and played it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was directed by fuck, what's her name? It was, the studio is Kyoto Animation. They're one of my favorite studios ever. They made several of my favorite shows ever. This movie's fucking gorgeous. Like the animation,
it looked beautiful.
it looks fucking gorgeous. However, you did not manage to get to like the later scenes where
So we can't
And
tell you
it
how
shines.
holy shit, yeah.
Yeah.
the fireworks.
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 But yeah.
I mean, because you're like, yes.
Yeah.
This
remember.
movie's basically about bullying, like, and sort of like misunderstanding of people's situations. Like,
There's a lot of times where
it's
everyone
one
was
thing
like
to-
looking at me. and I
It's
was
one
like-
thing to get the idea of what is someone's like problem, right? It's one thing for you to be like, yeah, you're like you're basically deaf. I get it.
You're different, yeah.
basically, it's about a girl who's getting bullied because she's deaf. Like she can't hear.
And
She's the odd one out, and then they literally like exclude her. From
Exclude her.
Yeah.
They bully her. They pick on her. They do whatever it is to ruin her life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like this nice.
And
little
however, you don't follow her. You follow the bully.
yeah,
girl. yeah,
Yeah.
You're following him because eventually
he gets his comeuppance.
he gets his comeuppance.
yes, yeah.
He eventually gets bullied himself because of what he's been doing,
Yeah.
but not for the right reasons. He
They
gets
didn't
bullied,
bully him
They
to be
bullied-
like, hey, this is how it feels. They bullied him just to
not get bullied themselves.
just to
not-
get away from that situation.
Yeah,
They had their scapegoat, and then they used
they
that.
took it. They took it.
Yeah.
If bullying him salutes me not getting bullied, I'll bully him. You know, they're still just as worse.
In like a pretty like short scene, like it sort of tells him like, oh yeah, I'm growing up and I'm being bullied, and then he grows up and stuff. And
Yeah,
he's like,
and he
he's
tries
in,
to
like, high
do better.
school.
He tries. He's in high school. He tries to do better. He tries to be a better person, and you just follow that.
And the beginning was great too, because it's like it plays from that bit.
Yeah, it plays from that. It starts
that
when they're like
timeline.
younger in like
From that
elementary
time.
school, and then just goes to when he's a much older kid. But yeah, this movie's kind of hard to watch sometimes because
Yeah.
the bullying scenes they're not
They're-
fun.
they're-
not.
they're real.
They're very
Yeah,
sad.
they're
I feel
real.
And it made me realize. It didn't make me realize. It made me confirm that kids are shit.
Yes.
Kids are pieces of shit. They
Little
have no.
tiny Hitlers,
They have no idea of
right and wrong.
right and
Yeah,
wrong.
Right, what we're trying to tell you is every time you see the little kids, just kick them.
Kick them.
kick 'em.
Or
Always.
grab your friend's hand and like just run clotheslining every
Oh
child.
yeah.
Or like if you see like a school trip of children, call in the bomb threat.
Be like, there's a problem here. We need to get rid of it.
There's a bunch of little bullies. They're all about to get hurt.
Yeah.
But don't hurt them.
They're about to bully everyone here.
Or just call him Batista and he could just spear them.
Yeah. He could
Oh, I want to see them spear everyone. Those little kids.
Make that a movie.
you didn't finish it, right?
What? No, I did
Silent
not.
Voice.
Didn't finish it, yeah.
Finish it. It's quite a fantastic
Very,
movie.
very, very.
Very, very satisfying.
I just
ending.
gotta look for it.
I didn't know it came out that year though.
It came out last year, yeah. It came out last year.
that's
And I think it came out like maybe on the edge of like 2017 in Japan, but in America it came out last year.
Do you know what came out last year?
My dick.
Thor.
Thor? Yeah.
Thor.
I was Thor, Christian.
I didn't like it.
Was it too funny?
They tried.
The full title of Thor. What
Thor
was it?
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Okay.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, like obviously by the trailer and whatnot, I already knew what this movie was gonna be. Like how they made it out.
I mean, it seemed like an interesting thing. People were talking about how like, oh, they're doing it like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's great, and it's weird, but a lot of casual people said like, oh, this is a great movie. You know?
No, like think of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Like that.
Oh, that's not.
No.
Not Guardians of the Galaxy 1, because if it were like that, then I...
Yeah, I came out of Guardians
I
of
like
and,
one.
and
No,
I was like,
like
yeah, that's a good movie.
If it were like that, I'd be like, okay, this movie's okay.
People said that movie was amazing. You know,
No,
people said 2
no,
was amazing.
What?
My brother loved 2.
Galaxy 2?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
your
I was just like,
your brother
what?
People
also
said
has-
Thor 2 was amazing.
Jeez, I didn't even finish 1, and I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. But this movie is like... Again, obviously, I like the Hulk. And the fact that they did Planet Hulk as a thing in this movie.
Yeah, it was kind of Planet Hulk.
I like
right?
Thor.
Yeah.
The villain looks cool. Like her design looks fucking cool.
Oh, that. She looks cool.
There's like a part in the trailer where she like goes to fucking what's her fucking Asgard, and she just fucks up everyone.
Oh yeah, like literally everyone tried fighting her and they just end up dying.
And I like the idea that it's like, oh, we're gods. What are you gonna do? Oh, cool. You need to kill everyone here.
Literally, the villain Surtur, like the fiery dude.
Hey, it's Surtur.
Surtur?
Yeah,
Oh,
Surt.
Surt. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Surtur. Like almost
Yeah,
like
he's a
Surtur.
persona.
That's funny.
He's a Shinigami Tensei demon.
Well,
Yeah,
anyway,
that's
he literally showed up in the beginning of the movie, and then throughout the whole thing, he's not there. Only till the end, they're like, "Oh, we can't beat her." So the only way to beat her is to summon the dude who's gonna destroy Asgard, which they did, and obviously he destroyed
He
Asgard.
did the Ragnarok.
Yeah, he basically did what he was gonna do before.
Jesus Christ.
He did his namesake.
Yeah,
Hey, what do? We send a bigger bad
it's
guy.
like, hey,
We sent the guy who's on fire.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then other than that, it's like I didn't like it.
So are they just gonna like put other superheroes in every other movie?
I mean, Avengers: Infinity War is coming up, so obviously they're doing whatever it can to make these heroes meet.
It's a sad thing because like Ragnarok's one of my favorite words ever.
No, yeah,
I love Ragnarok.
You named
My
half of your
shiny
character.
Charizard was
You
Was
named half
Ragnarok.
of your Pokemon there.
Yeah, all fire ones.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah.
So it's okay.
you
Yeah.
know.
All right,
Is that
so-
local?
Do you know what was not okay?
What?
That 20-minute intro that I heard. For
Coco. Oh, where they played
Okay.
Olaf.
Screw you guys, because I go. That's loco. That's loco, like Coco.
Coco Loco.
Coco.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna do
Coco.
that. So thanks
Coco.
for that.
So
Logo.
I went to go watch this in theaters.
Did yours play the?
Yes, the
It
Frozen.
played? It did
Okay.
not play for me. They took it out by the time I went to
Okay.
go see it.
Here's the thing. When I went to go watch it, I assume okay they're gonna show like these little shorts.
They always play shorts. And
They
they're
always play
cool,
shorts.
and they're always cool.
This is Frozen. Before I wanted to watch Frozen, and then people kept singing and let it go, let it go. So I'm like, I'm getting sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They show, like-
you don't live with a niece, so you can imagine me.
Yeah,
I
he
still haven't
does.
seen Frozen. That's how bad it was.
No, I know. I have a little cousin who shows up every day singing it nonstop,
Are you serious?
and she would sometimes call and then just sing randomly. And I'm like,
Remember, bully kids.
Yeah.
Bully them.
We told you. You heard it here first.
Jesus.
But yeah.
but they played this short, and I'm like, okay, it's just gonna be
a
like
funny,
short.
stupid snowman short.
Yeah, but it took forever.
It's half an hour.
They timed
It's half an
it. They
hour.
timed it 21 minutes 52 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just there that I'm like,
Or
Like-
something like that.
I'm not enjoying this. It's Frozen. I hear other people in the back.
No,
they're
no.
like, hurry the fuck up. But the movie itself, Coco.
Coco was really good.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I'm Mexican, so I have to like it. It was basically like the Day of the Dead thing.
Yeah.
If you ever seen the Book of Life,
I thought it would be like that,
it's somewhat like that, but not really.
but no, it had its own like thing
It has its
to
own
it.
thing. So I was going in there ready to go like, fuck you. You stole Jorge
No,
Gutierrez. Like,
literally, I
you
was
fucking Disney,
gonna
you piece of shit.
literally, I thought it was gonna be the same thing.
Yeah.
And this movie made me cry.
Yeah, this movie made me cry too.
Oh, that's cool.
That
That's
song
cool.
at the end?
Yes.
That was
oh my
too
god,
much.
that
That-
was too much.
that
And
was
I'm
really
like,
too
no.
much.
I remember when you were talking about like, oh, I want to see this movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool.
I went to go see it with some lady friend. And
It was good, right?
It's pretty
Oh,
nice, yeah.
That's great. That's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you haven't watched it, go watch. Cause it's gorgeous. It's
Yeah.
Any
it's-
problems with it?
Just some characters were not
Yeah, some
quite
characters just like,
as,
developed.
not quite. Yeah, they weren't quite as developed. But like the main story with the kid and what he went through,
yes.
that was all good.
yes,
that was all really good.
amazing.
From beginning to end, fucking great.
But was Justice League amazing?
Well, let me tell you about that. So
Real quick, yes or no?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to actually say anything specific about it?
I only watched it because I'm like, oh, hey, Flash, you know, I like
As-
the Flash.
as
But have you watched the show?
What, the show
Flash show?
No.
'Cause that's that one.
No, I'm not going to watch
It's not
that
that
show.
one.
It's not.
Huh?
No.
It's not that one.
It's not that Flash.
No,
It's not that Flash.
It's a new Flash. that they
Really?
made for the movie.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
like
okay,
the
no,
movie.
I thought-
This is the movie Flash.
I thought they literally were like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring in.
No, that's not
shows.
connected.
No, that's
The
not
shows aren't
connected at all.
Okay.
It's not like what Marvel's doing.
Because that show apparently is popular with people.
It's very
No,
popular.
And
that-
so is like Green Arrow, and I think they probably had a crossover.
No, they do a
episode.
lot of crossovers. That there's too many.
Sure.
No, but with this movie, I'm like, okay, Justice League, blah blah blah, and they try so hard to make it be like, yeah, it's a good movie, like Avengers. And it's like, no, screw you. Like again, like I said, they even brought back like like the music for Michael Keaton's Batman.
How was that Dothraki merman?
Merman.
Oh, fuck him, fuck him.
He was bad,
He was bad in
Of
that.
course, he was bad.
He was great
Okay.
as a Dothraki in fucking Game of Thrones.
but to be fair, he barely talked.
yeah, he really did anything. He just
Yeah.
And
grunted. That's
here
his
he's
job.
Aquaman. He's like, yeah, that's cool, dude.
Oh, he was a surfer.
What?
He's like a surfer.
Isn't he playing someone else? Like another superhero?
I'm not sure about
What are you
that. I
talking?
think only.
Like
Aquaman.
recently
Aquaman.
they just brought it up. Like he's playing someone else.
I'm honestly not sure about that.
I hope not.
Or like a reboot or something.
People were really excited for that too. People were like, "Oh shit, he's gonna be
What's the guy's name?
Aquaman. That's cool."
No, Aquaman.
What's the-
Dothraki. Look up Dothraki, dude.
I don't know his name.
Yeah.
No, but anyways, like I watched this movie and I'm like, there is so many things wrong. First of all, they changed Batman completely from how he was in Batman vs Superman. He was cool, and this one he was trying to be too comedic.
Oh really?
Yeah,
He was like, I'm Batman. I
That's
have a
like before he was cool. He didn't give a shit. In this movie, he's like, oh wow, he's really tall, like stuff like that.
oh my god.
He
That
had
Batman's
one-liners?
whole thing is that he's super
Stuff like
serious. He's super
Yeah.
serious about who he is as a fucking superhero.
Like the Flash, I love his outfit, like his costume design and whatnot.
looks cool.
But his character himself is like, no.
He's
played
supposed to be
by-
the funny
he's
one.
played by Ezra Miller, yeah, who's a really good actor. He was in
I
Prince
don't
of Big
know.
Wallflower.
Oh, that's him. Oh, he's him. I saw his face and I was like, is that guy?
Yeah, he's that guy.
That's cool.
He's a great
The
actor.
thing that throws me
The
off.
Crow.
The Crow.
Oh yeah, the Crow. Yeah, they're doing that.
Oh right, they're remaking The Crow.
Yeah,
With him?
Yeah,
That's
a
bit odd.
Racky and
Okay, why not?
Here's the thing that's odd. Like, I still have the movie on my phone because, like, Like, literally, the way the Flash runs is stupid.
Oh yeah.
You see him running straight, but then the way he runs in the movie is like, no.
Looks
stop.
bad?
It looks bad.
It's bad CG.
It just looks bad.
That's the problem with these movies.
Speaking about bad CG, like, you know the whole thing with, like, they had the CG, like...
Oh yeah, his mustache. Superman's
and it was
mustache.
so noticeable.
You didn't know about that?
No.
Okay,
So
he didn't want to shave his mustache.
Because he has a contract with another movie that he has to have a mustache. And so the solution is to CGI it out.
And you can...
What?
No, and you can see that. It is very bad. It is very noticeable.
Let's just keep going. The last few movies that we'll talk about are The Disaster Artist.
Yes.
What are you talking about, Miss IL?
I did not do it. I did not.
I did
It's
not.
not going to be just fucking references.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
James
so
Franco.
James Franco did a really good job.
Yeah. It wasn't as funny as I thought it'd be.
It definitely wasn't. But it wasn't as dramatic as I thought it would be either.
So
So
overall, as a movie, it was great. Like, it was a good movie.
it's a fun
yeah,
one to see.
He won an award for it, didn't he?
He won the Golden Globe for comedic actor.
Yeah. Which it wasn't. I thought it wasn't that funny. That's the thing.
Exactly. I didn't think it was that funny either. However, there were certain points in this movie where they recreated scenes
From the movie, and that was
movie.
awesome.
and that was
And
really cool.
he wants to like release it. Like, he wants to be like, you know, I want to release. Like, it's like 30 minutes. He's done,
Oh yeah.
or like more of like scenes he wanted to do and like show off in the movie. And he showed a couple of them in
in
at the end of it too.
In the credits,
Yeah.
yeah, during the credits.
So that was nice. There was also a cameo by Tommy Wiseau, but I didn't get it in the full cut.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if people don't know, this is the adaptation of the novel, The Disaster Artist, which is like
No, it's a novel that the actor that was in the movie.
Yeah, he wrote about the process of making the Room, which is notably one of the worst movies ever made, but also one of the most popular worst movies ever made.
Yeah, it's very there's a lot of fans.
I think the worst part about this film was that James Franco played Tommy Wiseau, not because he played him, but because his brother played his friend, who's not related.
Yeah.
And they look too similar for me to not notice.
Like, to be like, oh, they're just friends.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
They look like brothers, so it's like, you know.
I mean, they are
Yeah,
brothers.
that was
a
each other.
bit jarring, you know.
And like his makeup and stuff, like looked really good.
Yeah, look
And like it was pretty convincing. Tommy Wiseau.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his fucking accent was dead on.
It was dead on, yeah. It was pretty
He
good.
can't turn it off when he's around him, like in interviews
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's great. I love that.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's the best movie of the year.
Definitely not.
Not close to an amazing movie, but it's an enjoyable movie.
And it had its really funny moments.
If you like The Room, you kind of have to go check this out because it's more of The Room.
You have to watch it.
And more spirit. Of
It has more spirit, you know, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, what's
Ha ha ha, you're funny.
The Shape of
Miss
Water.
You watched Shape of Water?
No,
What do you mean?
Really?
I didn't.
Oh wow.
Alright, so
this movie
This is another film where I'm like, it's
Damn.
cool. It's tied. It's
definitely
tied.
on the list.
It's on the list.
The three of my favorites are Blade Runner, Baby Driver, Shape of Water.
It'd be my number one, but Hellboy's not in it, so.
Yeah, Hellboy ain't in it.
The only reason Blade Runner isn't on my list, like it's definitely a good movie, and I definitely have it on a longer list,
Yeah,
but it's not on the smaller list, just because it's not like an original movie. It's like a sequel.
I can see that. Yeah.
Just only because of that.
The
Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water is basically the story of how a lady wants to fuck a fish,
Yeah.
and she
Yeah.
fucks a fish.
Yeah.
She does.
I know.
She
I heard.
does it. She does it
And
dirty.
man, Sally Hawkins, she has a nice butt.
Yeah, she plays like great in that movie. Like
I know.
it's weird that like
Did they show her picking scales out of it?
No.
I wish.
If only.
Literally like
She showed how that works,
So
though.
Sally Hawkins plays a mute. She's not deaf. She's a mute.
and she says so much.
With just her body language.
Yeah.
She's so good at it,
Yeah.
man.
And everything, her face, like
There's a part where I almost cried when she's like trying to tell her friend like, "No, we gotta do this.
No,
it's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Don't you
No.
tell me to shut up." You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I'm just like, damn, I felt that.
this movie is Guillermo del Toro's like his passion project. You can see
He
from
wrote this.
every
He took a while writing this too. He
You can
spent
see
a lot of years
Because
on
he was
this.
too busy grappling with the kaiju.
Yeah.
He did do that for a while. I think Del Toro is gonna win Best Director.
Yeah, and he should. He deserves it.
He's probably the most shoo-in right now for Best Director,
He deserves it.
and it might be tied for like Best Picture too, like The Shape of Water. So you know we'll see what happens there. Well, I'll see.
And
The
the
beginning
music.
of the movie was really great too because it shows like the whole room in the
Did you-
water.
Did you know? Yeah, the scene where it pans through.
Yeah,
the,
it's supposed to be like her having a dream.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that almost every single background in this movie is CG?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not notice that either.
Wow, it must have been that good.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They do a lot of cool film techniques, and Guillermo del Toro, I love
They nailed it. He's pretty good.
He's a fellow Mexican man, and I wish to aspire.
Yeah,
to
he's a Hispanic director.
He knows how to make tamales.
Yeah, he knows how to make.
Like as much as I'm going, hey, yeah, our people. Like
Yeah.
I fucking love that. I love that. Like he's doing it and he's doing it good. Like
Yeah,
it's
he's
not
doing it.
just shit.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
And he loves the design for the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
a big fan
inspired by
of the
horror. He loves the Lovecraft stuff.
Yeah.
He loves.
He worked on the first
classical
first Hellboy movie. Did you work on the second one?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
the second one
he
too.
worked on both of them.
And like
His
like-
effects are always like top notch.
and the like designs for all the characters and like the costumes and stuff look always awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The costume designs are the top. They're like always the best.
He's not working on the new Hellboy, right?
No,
I believe not. No,
not at all.
which is sad, but you know what are you gonna do?
My biggest thing now is that I fucking wish he would make the At the Mountain of Madness movie, because
Dude, he would totally nail that.
because he was planning on making that for the longest fucking time, and he never did because he makes too much promises with different projects, and he can never do anything. But I hope he does. The Shape of Water again is probably like one of the 3 top.
I will say this much: the only thing that's fucking up a Cthulhu movie is the fact that it's a Cthulhu movie.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like the hardest thing to ever like
Oh, yeah.
really portray. In a
Honestly,
movie.
the silent movie from back in like the 20s did an amazing
Really?
job. with that.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't
They
even know
did.
that was a thing. I
fucking
should definitely watch that.
Alright, so oh yeah, the soundtrack was really good too.
Yes,
Yes, the
yes,
score was
that's
amazing.
what I was going to bring up.
It's perfect to what the story is, and all. Every scene that played out, like it was perfect for that.
And I'll say this: there's this one black and white scene.
The dance.
Oh my
Perfect.
god,
Perfect.
it was good.
Perfect. The way it transitioned into it, the way it transitioned
Kevin,
out.
go see this movie.
Don't tell me what to do.
Kevin, go see this movie.
Don't tell me what to
I'm
do.
gonna nail you to the wall and make you watch this movie.
Don't tell me what to do.
You're going to bully him?
I mean, you're
eventually?
gonna
I'm gonna bully him.
Bully him.
I'm gonna bully him like that guy bullied
You know-
that
you know
other
who
girl
else
in
bullies
Sound Voice.
people?
Kylo Ren.
Kindly.
I was gonna say Disney, but sure. Kylo Ren bullies people.
Yeah.
So
We've
the
all
new
seen
Star
it.
Wars movie came out. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it, but it definitely wasn't as good as the first one.
And shirtless Kylo Ren is like
Is that
a
a
meme.
meme now?
I love that. I love that.
Chris called it out too.
Yeah, I was like,
in the
watch this be
middle
a thing.
of the- Yeah.
It was a
It looks because it looks so goofy,
Because he has like a high waisted pants.
and it's so high.
Yeah, and he's shirtless and shit. It
Yeah.
just looks weird.
It's like,
And now every time like anyone jokes about being swell or anything like or being muscular, you just
So-
have him on there.
Yeah. So the writer of this movie said in an interview that he said, "I'm gonna write this movie with everyone's expectations and do the exact opposite." So he got rid of like the main villain because he's nothing. He got rid of him, and he pretty much told us that Rey's character's like backstory means nothing at all.
yes.
You know, just to be different.
Which I liked actually.
I like, but I don't like that that's his reasoning for doing so. That he just wanted to be
definitely.
a different thing. You know, I don't like that. It feels... Now more than ever, I realize that these movies are being stitched together as they go on.
Yeah, and that's a bit not like you have that thing planned out.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Also,
have
these
some more structure
theories.
into that.
What theories?
Like-
Yeah, the constant theories.
Like, no, for example, like Snoke, the villain that they killed off.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, theories like how he's still alive and stuff like that. It's like, no, he's...
One thing that I hope they clear is just like more on his backstory too, because like
But-
no one really knows who Snoke
Yeah,
is.
it's like-
I feel like they're not going to say shit anymore.
Which is whatever. Like it's because I'm really like iffy about both things because like I do like that some characters that aren't talked about, you know, because the story's happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, this guy like it's Star Wars, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you got to know what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like this, that they love Bloodborne.
Fuck you. Okay, there's this one fight scene in the middle.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Where these guys are fighting and they're using like weapons and shit, and then suddenly they like do trick weapons where they like split their weapons apart and transform into different
Oh
things.
yeah.
And Christian yelled aloud, "Oh, Dark Souls!" And I was like, "No, it's more like Bloodborne."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
The fight scene was really good. The
It was
one that was
good.
in there.
I did not like Luke at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I honestly think he wasn't portrayed good, and at that point, I feel like they were trying to like hand the reins to her or whatever
Yeah.
to Rey.
Which is fine. That's what I wanted them to do.
Yeah, but the way they did it and the way they
They
portrayed
made
Luke to the
seem
end,
like a whiny like asshole who just.
that's not what he was at all. Even in
No,
the comics and
he's
stuff
a
like
wise
that,
old man.
and like the
Yeah.
extended universe stuff, he's like a master of the Sith and the fucking Jedi. Like
But
he
you know-
masters both.
But you know what I did like? The Yoda scene.
The Yoda scene.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty. It
yeah.
was
Yoda got his just.
It was cute.
You know,
It was
yeah.
cute.
And he wasn't like CG at all.
Yeah, he was like a puppet. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. He was a puppet.
Like how he was in Star Wars.
And he was even doing the I'm even from the dead. I'm talking to you because the Force and all that stuff, and I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they did it with Obi-Wan. So
It wasn't a retread of the Empire Strikes Back, but in a way,
it did its own thing.
In certain ways, I don't like it.
Yeah, no,
the,
yeah.
the casino part was fucking boring and did not deserve to
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
The new character, the Asian girl,
Rose.
She was okay, but
She
at
was
certain
cool,
point,
but she definitely felt forced. Also,
She felt forced
as another
too.
character.
and I just didn't like the way the movie ended. It just felt so.
See,
flaccid.
I thought John Boyega's like character Finn. I thought he was gonna die.
Honestly, he wasn't that good in this movie.
Yeah.
It's not even that he was good. It's just that, like, I feel like they didn't give him enough.
They
like,
didn't give him anything to
to
do.
like base anything
Yeah.
off of. They didn't do much at all. They also didn't have that much of a like Renan and him.
Yeah, which I like their dynamic a lot more than other people's dynamics.
Yeah, and I love the idea of like, because we like saw each other and stuff. We're having like little visions of each other because we're connected.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Kylo Ren. And,
and
Kylo
Rey.
Ren and Rey. Yeah, so I like that.
Yeah, I like that relationship a lot. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it's another Star Wars film. You probably already saw it already.
Just wait till Solo.
All right. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
God.
I'm not watching Solo.
I'm not touching that at
I'm
all.
not watching Solo. All right, we finally reached the end after how long? We were fucking 2 hours. Holy shit.
We have one more.
One more.
A movie
That me, Kevin, and Christian saw.
It's sad. I wanted to see this movie, but then I had like, I think I just didn't want
Diarrhea?
No, I think I didn't go.
You had
at all.
massive diarrhea.
No, you literally just said, "Oh, I don't have money."
Oh yes, you're right. See,
I spent it all on diarrhea.
I had money. I just didn't want to waste my money.
So,
No,
at the time.
And he said he would even pay for you.
Oh really?
I did.
I
I'm
literally
sorry.
texted you saying, "Oh, Kevin's willing to pay,"
Oh damn. Well, fuck. Well,
and then you're like, "Oh, I don't want to go."
that's whatever. It happened already.
So I want to preface this by saying that Paul Thomas Anderson is my favorite director of all time because, okay, Rocky is the movie that got me into films, but Magnolia is the movie that wanted me to be a filmmaker. Like, he's the guy who made me want to become a director.
Boogie Nights is the first movie I never wanted to end.
Yeah, it was
amazing movie. Shot like literally from beginning to end. Amazing.
Yeah.
Thorough.
So his latest film, Phantom Thread, I did not like it.
It was okay.
I liked it a lot. But I'm pretty sure all of our opinions would change for better or worse if we saw it again.
Yeah.
I am not going to sit here and say it'll be the easiest thing to watch again.
Yeah. I actually have all his films on Blu-ray. Thank you, Kevin, for giving me Inherent Vice, by the way.
Yeah.
But
I'm looking through his like discography, like movies he's been in.
filmography?
Discography.
Filmography. I guess you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
And he also did another movie called The Dark Diggler Story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a prequel.
Like a precursor to that.
Yeah,
So that's
precursor.
cool.
That's originally what it was, and then he actually made it into a full
And the full thing.
for Boogie
Full length
Nights.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
But yeah.
This movie, Phantom Thread.
I think Paul Thomas Anderson might get lucky this year
I don't
for
think
Best
so.
Director. I
No,
think.
he's not going to get it. I don't think so.
For Phantom Thread.
For Phantom
I
Thread,
think-
no.
Why do you think, Kevin?
Well, no, that's a good question. I think I'm just being biased.
He's going to get it a different year, but not this year. He should have got it for There Will Be Blood, I'll tell you that much.
Can you tell me what it's about?
Okay, so
Phantom Thread basically follows the story of this guy named, I forgot, it's like Dick something. Dick
no, it's
He
wait,
makes
wait.
Cock.
Cock.
With something Woodcock.
Woodcock, yeah. This guy named, like, his last name is Woodcock.
His last name is Woodcock.
He's a fashion designer. He designs dresses for royalty,
basically.
royalty, wealth, whatever.
He's the guy to go to.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the guy to go.
Yeah.
yeah. And at some point in the very beginning, he meets this lady, and she's interested in him. He's interested in her. They get together, and it's just their relationship and how his job affects her and everything else around her.
Yeah, like
Fall in
that-
love
and-
But
how-
in typical Paul Thomas Anderson fashion, everything's fine in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
She's just learning how he is, and he's just like, I really like making dresses. I like to hide things in the stitching of my dresses. Like, there's one blazer I always wear. He wears it in his PJs.
Yeah.
He'll have his PJs on with the blazer over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, in the
in
the
stitches.
stitches.
In like the
stitches, I have
like
a lock of my mother's hair.
yeah.
like sewed into it.
So, oh yeah. The main character is played by Daniel Day-Lewis, by the way.
Yeah, which amazing guy. He's
Amazing
really good.
actor,
He was in There Will Be Blood. He was in the other movie that I
He
keep talking
finally
about.
doesn't.
He
He
was
finally
in
doesn't
Lincoln?
have to.
Huh? Not Lincoln. He was Lincoln though.
He was Lincoln,
But he was also.
He doesn't have to do. He doesn't have to fake an accent for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played the butcher in what's it called?
Gangsters in New York.
Gangsters in New York. And like that movie is bad, but that he's amazing in
not
that.
that
He
bad.
no, he picks the movie up basically. But everything else I didn't like. I'm sorry.
So, like, Daniel Day-Lewis plays an eccentric. He's eccentric, he loves his job, and he's super weird about it.
Yes.
Because Paul Thomas Anderson writes weird characters. He just does that, and I love that about him.
It's good.
But I didn't care. I didn't care about him. He wasn't that interesting. I didn't care about his girlfriend / wife, who she eventually comes through the movie. Everyone's just kind of assholes. Like they're all like
they're all really selfish.
they're all really selfish.
Yeah,
but like in
reasoning.
very weird and sensitive ways.
Yeah.
Like they're not assholes just because hey I want this. They're more like giant crybabies.
Yeah. And they try to like give like backstories and stuff and ideas of how they were before, but it never goes anywhere.
Yeah.
There's this one scene where like he's envisioning his mom in his bed.
Yeah.
And that's when he lets it out. Like, because all he ever talks about
It's like
oh, I have her hair here,
Yeah.
and I made her wedding dress when she got remarried. That's all he ever talks about.
Okay, yeah.
And then
Other
she
than that,
drugs
he just
him.
talks about like his work.
He drugs him, and while he's feeling like super vulnerable, throwing up and shit.
So
like,
okay, real quick. Before that happens, like they're basically getting unhappy with each other because
he's like focusing more on his
He's
work.
doing his job.
and he's super stubborn about it.
Yes.
she'll be like, "Yo, pay attention to me."
And she's like, "Oh,
he's like, bitch, I'm busy."
Like
Yeah.
literally, it's like she did a whole dinner, and he's like, "What's all of this for? You know, I don't like this." Or blah,
Yeah,
blah,
he
blah.
hates intimacy in a way. Like Christian said, she made the dinner for them.
And
celebrate.
he just nitpicked it.
He nitpicked everything she did and then said it's not worth my time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she got frustrated by him at a certain point, so she poisoned him.
She poisoned him with like poison mushrooms,
like any good wife would.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, and in that time he saw a vision of his mom.
But
like the thing is that I love about this scene in particular, he has a picture of his mom, and she shows up in the exact same position.
Yeah.
yes,
Like the same way she's standing in the photo is the same way he envisions her.
And
In
imagine,
the same dress and everything.
it's not even like a vision where he's talking to her, where he's interacting with her. He's laying in bed,
like
pretty
sick.
much like sick. He can't move, and he just sees her at like the foot, like not the foot of his bed.
No,
but,
she's
in the
like,
corner.
you see where the door is?
Yeah.
Like
where
right
the
next
door
to
would
her.
open, she would be covered. That's where she is.
Yeah.
Like she stands there.
So,
He's just standing
so he basically has an obsession over like this like age where he saw his mother.
And let me tell you something, they never explore that any more than just
Yeah,
Really? That's a bit serious.
that's just where it goes.
Yeah.
That's just where it ends.
Because like if he's that weird and
The
like, a little
stuff
weird
he
or whatever.
says is beautiful and it strikes home for me, but that being said, it doesn't go anywhere.
for
after
characters
that. Yeah.
like basically.
so the
like,
movie
it's-
itself, it doesn't go anywhere.
That's sad.
And Christian, this had the best ending I've ever seen in my life, though.
Or yes, the ending was like what?
We saw this at
What
what's the theater again, Kevin?
Nighthawk.
We
Okay,
saw
so-
Nighthawk Cinema.
Yeah, so real quick, Nighthawk Cinema is like an Alamo Draft House where you go in, you can eat there, and they give you food and stuff. It's pretty cool. First of all, don't do that because it's kind of distracting sometimes. I try
Yes.
to eat it.
Think of him as you do it.
Yes,
like,
there's,
oh,
there's,
such a
there's
bad
nobody talking, and the only thing to distract is like people walking by just.
I mean, we sat all in the front. There weren't really too many people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, but
but
I keep
like-
hearing like dishes and stuff.
Yeah, like
Oh, it's
like
sad.
the like the
Silver.
noise of plates like hitting each other. And
Yeah,
whatnot.
but it was fine. It was fine. I still focused on the movie.
yes,
But towards the end of the film, like they're both relatively unhappy, and at the end of the film, he suspects that she poisoned him. And as they're sort of having like this conversation with each other, trying to confront each other,
like we all thought this one thing, but then like it's just
So
completely
the
different.
scene-
Oh, by the way, really quick, after she poisoned him, he's just like, "Oh, you took care of me. You want to get married now?"
Yeah.
Like he just
Yeah.
started showing
Yeah,
affection.
like right after she poisoned him.
Like he
He
started
wanted
showing
to-
affection because he's like, oh, she took care of me and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And all that.
And also, real quick, another thing. At the beginning of the movie, they emphasize these poison mushrooms. Like at the very
Yes.
beginning.
Yeah,
They
she
did
goes
emphasize-
out.
like,
She goes
oh,
out picking
yeah.
They
mushrooms.
did emphasize it.
She goes out picking mushrooms for him,
Yeah.
and the housewife is like,
Oh,
Be
don't
careful.
pick
Not
up,
that
don't,
one.
Don't
That
pick
one will
up
fucking
these
kill
mushrooms
somebody.
with like these like gills on them.
Better be careful with those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pretty much like pointed out to you, like,
Yeah.
hey, be careful with those. Like at the
"Hey,
audience.
don't use these to get married."
Yeah.
See, I didn't really
Probably
pay
is
attention
some
to that
stuff.
part.
You
With the
didn't pay
whole mushroom.
attention? That seemed a little too obvious to me.
You kind of point where like they pointed at them or something like that.
Yeah.
Or
I was
like,
just
a little
eating my
shot.
tater
Man, that
tots.
could probably-
Yeah, he was eating tater tots. They were
I
fucking
mean,
good.
in retrospect, I kind of blew it off, but I should know better.
No, I didn't blow it off because not only did they emphasize it with language, they showed a picture of it in a book where they opened up the book and like, these right here are poisonous.
These right here Don't give them to him.
You better watch out with these when you're
No.
angry with him later.
Yeah.
All right.
And then like later she poisons them with the same mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yes.
But at the last scene, like literally the last big scene in the film,
he's just there sketching and
sketching
whatnot,
in his
and
book,
he sees her making a meal and
like
whatnot.
like a mushroom omelet,
and obviously he's giving her a look like, okay,
Like-
she's doing something.
And you as an audience, you're looking at it, you're like, he obviously knows.
He
At
knows.
this point, he knows.
He
knows,
gonna.
yeah.
I was like, he gonna smack fire.
Yeah, I thought, oh, he's gonna like throw the dish at her or like do some fucked
No,
up.
like-
And she's like, nah, bitch, you ain't poisoning me anymore.
like she brought the omelet.
She brought the omelet.
He took a piece, and I thought he would be like, "Oh, why don't you try this?"
Yeah, like confronting her, like, here, why don't you try what you're cooking?
But no, you want to.
He was like,
He eats it.
He eats it.
He eats it. Okay.
he was like, did you poison this? She was
Okay,
like, no, and he's
the
like, no,
only-
come on.
The only reasoning I can understand with that is that he's such a weird and eccentric guy that's obsessed with his mother. That
Yeah,
he
that's
saw
the-
her as his mother, and he's like, I want to do that again.
It doesn't go there.
No, it doesn't go
It
there.
doesn't
So-
go there, and it's like,
Like
Oh,
he
okay,
gets
so-
sick. She takes him to the bathroom to throw up.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're just flirting.
like
And he's
after-
just like they're
after-
flirting. He's like being mad cute or whatever. And then he's like, I'm gonna throw up. You should just get the fuck out the bathroom right
yeah.
now.
No, it literally is like,
He literally is just like, "Oh, can you make me more poison like mushroom stuff and whatnot to get me sick again?"
so we could be more closer to each other.
Yeah.
Literally.
And it,
But it's like, no, I just want to see my mom.
and it ends there. No,
And
Like, they don't
no,
emphasize
they
that.
don't-
They don't
They don't
emphasize
emphasize.
It sounds like that's what you're trying to go to. But okay,
No,
I
for
see
me
that,
that's
okay.
what it sounds like too. But they
Yeah.
do not
They do not
emphasize
go
it. They
That's a
don't.
little- That's a little sad. They
Exactly,
don't
that's why
go
I'm like-
places where you should.
exactly.
play.
That's why I'm very disappointed with this movie. I'm like,
Yeah, like literally it's just like him getting poisoned at the end, and then he's like, "Oh, hey, I'm hungry again."
yeah,
Stuff
basically,
like that.
Damn. No great ideas, but not really.
which is a shame.
Done well.
He's
I
like,
ha-
yeah, you should.
I haven't loved Paul Thomas Anderson's films since The Master, which is very
I
unfortunate.
mean, he's only a 2 after.
I mean, yeah. That's basically his movie before that, right? So, sounds sad, but I like the ideas, but like Thor other.
yeah, I will say this: Johnny Greenwood, he's the lead guitarist to Radiohead. He did the soundtrack for this movie. He's been doing it for Paul Thomas Anderson movies since There Will Be Blood, The Master, Inherent Vice. He did all the soundtracks for that.
Okay.
This might be his best soundtrack ever.
Yes.
Like the music was
Yeah, that-
fucking fantastic.
That like song you hear in the background when he's like envisioning his mother is so perfect.
Haunting.
It is so
haunting.
fitting.
Okay.
It's like perfect. It's
That's
really
good.
good.
It'll make you
It sounds like a
cream.
score, I guess.
It will make you cream. Johnny Greenwood is actually nominated for best score at the Oscars, so I hope he gets it. He's probably made my favorite soundtrack this year with that movie. It's really good. But yeah, other than that, I hope he makes a better film next time. Honestly, because I'm
I
very,
hope there is a next time.
there was a next time.
Nah, what if he dies?
If he dies,
God forbid.
I cry.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's never guaranteed.
I'd rather not think about that. Thank you for listening. If you're interested, you can check out our Let's Play channel.
I guess. Yeah, why not? Podcast and let's play.
I'm usually not there.
Yeah, I'll link it in the description. I got
He's
next.
there at the beginning, but then
I was there at the beginning. They
But he-
milked me for everything I was worth, and then they tossed me in the
Toss
trash.
aside.
no. We poisoned you with mushrooms.
We poisoned him with mushrooms.
They were trying to trade me for Matt Weeble Watson.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, if you're like it, subscribe.
If you don't,
I might make more videos. Who knows?
Yeah. More than that. That's next year.
I don't know about that, but we'll see. We'll see.
You guys gotta start watching bad movies. That can't be the only one.
no.
The thing is, you
The thing is, you have money for that.
That is true. I do.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to waste money on bad movies.
Fine,
anymore.
since I watched terrible movies. Worst movie of the year, Triple
Well,
X.
Triple X.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll see about that, okay? We'll see about we'll be watching bad movies. I'll come with you, hopefully, if I have money.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not? I'll see some terrible movies with
You
you.
want to see terrible movies?
I'll watch some terrible
Might be
movies.
fun.
Yeah, why not?
All right. So thank you for listening. Bye. Bye.
What?